Okay. Are people still here? Because, like, OBS just shut down on me all of a sudden. That completely sucks. I didn't get to. Okay, okay, cool. At least some people are still here. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, OBS just like shut down on me all of a sudden. So I don't even know if I was still streaming or not. Well, during that time. And now I got to reboot BlueStacks now. I'm trying to close as much as I can in the background because it seems to be a little bit intense for my computer. The stream shut down a couple of times. Oh, did it really? Interesting. Yeah, because yeah, like BlueStacks alone is taking up like a fifth of my CPU. OBS is taking up like a fifth of my CPU, and then my GPU is just going nuts. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just won't be able to actually run BlueStacks, which would be kind of unfortunate. But we'll see how this does. Oh, thought it was your internet. Yeah, like I don't know. Like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was my internet zero the Gabriel, because my internet does act really funky sometimes where I live. So yeah, but I don't think I said hi to you though. So welcome to the stream. I'm glad like you didn't completely leave. I don't know if you were here before. Kind of sucks though. Like I didn't get to read the rest of the people's what you call it, messages, and now I can't for some reason. BlueStacks isn't making any noise. You haven't seen this app icon in years? Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh no, that sounds demonic. Honestly, I'm considering just buying an Android. Not like I'll like just so I can run Union Cross on it, because I know other Union Cross streamers will have these devices to just let them broadcast their screen from their phone right onto their computer, and they can play on their computer. Like I can't do that. I can't do that with my iPhone. So like I'm considering just straight up just buying an Android just so I can do that. And like literally only like Union Cross will be the only app on that thing. I'm not like it won't have any cell coverage, nothing. It's just literally there for Union Cross. I might have to do that or something. I don't know. We'll see. But like I don't like having to rely on BlueStacks all the time, because it ends up being funky. Quite a like every once in a while. Oh, okay. My bad, Zero. Yeah. I know my friend Randula was in the stream. I don't know if he got kicked out too. Oh, this is working now. Let's see if this works. Oh, my ears. All right, that should be a little bit better. Yeah, I think BlueStacks is being laggy. Running OBS at the same time is causing it some issues. I wonder if I turn off the... Right now I have Twitter and Facebook merged together with this stream, so maybe that might be part of the reason. Maybe if I get rid of those, it would make this a little bit easier. Account settings. This one right now is OBS. Yes, Sharuni. Hello, Raul Galbin. Nice to see you again, man. Or, yeah, or girl. Let me unlink Twitch. Yes. And let me unlink Facebook. It's so soft all of a sudden. What happened? So here's what I said after your answer. My party has a rule to only use Lux Booster in the morning. So raid hour alone is 180 million Lux, and we mostly use 75 to 80% boost every day. I'm curious to see how much Lux I will get tomorrow. Oh yeah, because tomorrow's the weekend raid boss. Yeah. If you get 90 million Lux. If you get 90 million Lux outside of boost hour and outside of what's it called? Bonus hour, then like that's ridiculously good. So like anything like yeah, if you do it, if you have about 80% boost during boost hour and during bonus hour, let me see. 90 million times. Oh no. 90 million times. I would think you get at least 252 million, possibly. I don't know if I did my math correctly for that. Still here. Okay, cool. Nice to know you're still here, Ray. How much? I'm aiming for level 400. Currently level 380. Nice. The Aiden, I don't know why this. I think my computer was overloaded. By trying to run BlueStacks and OBS at the same time. So it might have been that I literally just made some quick changes on my OBS. I had it connected to both my Twitch and Facebook at the same time too for this stream. I think that might have overdid it for it. I think it's running a little bit smoother now. But yeah, I think that's what happened. Let me check my CPU and GPU usage now. Yeah, no, I'm still trying to put up the mic volume. Like for some reason when I had to turn off BlueStacks and then I had to turn it back on, and for some reason like the volume just died all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, so unlinking those two definitely, I'm pretty sure helped out a little bit. Let me turn this up. I think that should sound better for you guys, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, no, Sharuni. Like when it comes to time zones, that's also a thing you got to do. You have to take care of, like if you want to make sure your party is successful and whatnot. Because like for example, for me, because like I end up recruiting people all the time. It's not until lately, this last month, when I became, last month or two or whatever, that I became leader, that my party actually became fully full. And like it helps being a YouTuber, of course, to like draw people into wanting to join my party and whatnot. But like when it comes to time zones, one thing that I do is whenever I accept new people into my party, because I use Line Messenger to communicate with my party. I don't use the in-game like chat message system at all, because honestly it's not that good. So I use Line Messenger to communicate with my party members. And one thing I always do with new people is I always kind of give them like a sort of mini interview before I add them to the actual group party chat. And the whole reason I do that is, first of all, I got to make sure that they agree and are willing to comply with my party's rules. I always do that. I always ask him like, hey, just to let you know, these are my party's rules. If you agree with them, okay, I'll add you to the party chat, and like I'll be able to keep you. But if you don't agree with them, I'm sorry, but like I'm not gonna be able to keep you in the party. And making sure you can boost on time is one of those things. So which naturally means you're gonna have to have a certain certain time zones in order to do that. And I've had to not kick people. I've had to reject people simply because they wouldn't be able to boost on time, because like my party's boosting hour would be like 3 o'clock in the morning or like 5 o'clock in the morning for them and stuff, which is like insane for them to want to wake up every single day during a raid hour for that. So like it's one of those things. You're not going to be able to accept everybody. And that's just how it is in life too. Not everybody's going to be able to work with you or comply with what you want. Oh, so many people. Oh, you want tips on using Young Mickey B row? Sure. Yeah, I guess I can give some tips right now. I'm actually planning, because of the fact that I'm actually planning to finish up writing the metal analysis articles for the stained glass metals. I was kind of thinking about doing that tonight. I don't know if I'll still do that tonight. We'll see. I may or may not. But at the very least, I'll have them done by tomorrow. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about just taking a break tomorrow too, and not having a video up. And then Sunday, I'll have my my Kingdom Key series stream. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard about my Kingdom Key series stream, okay. If you put together your album on kxtracker.com, and I have a stream on Sunday in which you can sell me your album through the chat here during the stream, and I will personally go over your individual setups and whatnot, answer questions and everything, and just overall help you guys out. It would even work like if you even need help with certain events and whatnot, I can take a look at your medals and suggest possible things that you might be able to want to try out and whatnot. So I'm planning to have them every Sunday now at 5 p.m. PST. So for me on the eastern coast of the United States, that's 8 o'clock p.m. But if you're somewhere else in the world, you need to figure out where 5 p.m. PST is for you. I even made a nice little banner for it too. Let me show you this. Hold on real quick. Trying to find my banner. This right here. Oh, this is cut off for some reason. There we go. This is the banner that I made for it. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. PST. Woo, we got the fox. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, honestly, I really like the fox too. The fox avatar port for the game is really cute. Let me turn this off. And boom. Oh, let me switch screens again. There we go. This looks like an extra stream. That yeah, no, I made some changes, Red Ranger. I'm really liking this setup. I'm really digging it. No one uses in-game chat anymore. Yeah, no, like honestly, the in-game chat, like they need to revamp the in-game chat if they want to realistically like make it any good. I think didn't Nomura or someone said something about possibly integrating Line Messenger with the game or something like that, or talking about it. Oh, the website to build your albums is kxtracker.com. Battle Fox. Come on, pop up for me. There we go. I can show you real quick. Oh, excuse me. This is the website right here. I noticed you can't really see it, but it's literally spelled KHUX and this is what it looks like when you get to it. I wish I could use my chat. I could type something, but for some reason it's not letting me type in my own chat, which is really strange. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Can you join the... Yeah, no, feel free, June. Like, I should have a link to my Discord in the description of the stream. If it's not there for some reason, let me know. But yeah, no, you're more than... Everyone's more than welcome to join my Discord. Also, just go with the Shy. You might get a headache trying to pronounce my nickname correctly each time. Okay, cool. No problem. Will do, Shy. 10 minutes. Oh no, more like 6 minutes now. Yeah. Can you show me? Yeah, I can show you my setup. Let me go back to the game screen. Stained Glass Kyrie is on the horizon, boys. I mean, possibly, but at the same time, like, it'd be kind of a dick move if they did. But I mean, it's always possible. That's also just another reason why you should wait till the end of the month before you really majorly pull for any of these stained glass metals. In your build suggestions, you focused on specifically laying out the stained glass and copy metals, but I'm wondering about your thoughts on general placement in terms of turtle metals, such as Vexen Plus. Okay. Obviously, Darknell has slots, but what about the other Keyblades? Hey, what's up, Brian? So why are you guys waiting for a tweet on Friday night? Just cuz. We're just waiting. Give me a sec. I'll get right to you, Shy. But yeah, no, like, I mean, like, it's just more the fact that, like, if they do tweet, you know what's gonna happen. But if they don't tweet, then it's like, okay, oh well, we'll wait till tomorrow, type of thing. Like, yeah, I mean, like, they seem to be on a schedule habit of trying to post every day or near every day. So it's like, you know, why not? Let's harass them when we can, type thing. You know, not legit harass them, but you guys know what I mean. Let's spam the crap out of them. Let them know, like, yeah, we want certain things in the game. They tweet on Thursday for the... I wish I did. Took everything. Okay. So, in terms of, like, turtle strategies, Shy. In general. Okay, so the general rule of thumb when it comes to turtle metals is that... Because realistically, turtle metals aren't really there for damage. They're just there for defense. And you're doing nick damage to kill them over time. Okay. So realistically, when it comes to turtle strategies and what Keyblades are best to use them and whatnot, just finding the Keyblade that best supports the attribute slots for the turtle metals that you do have, that's going to be your best Keyblade. Okay, so like if we were to Let me go to the game. So if we were to go to look at the Keyblades real quick, for example. So there's a handful of decent turtle medals out in the game right now. Most of them you can't get anymore on like at least for now, which is unfortunate if you don't have it. But so let's give some examples. Oh, actually, I could probably show it on I can show it on the tracker website. Okay, so we're here. So like for example, let's say okay. Well, let me show the turtle medals. The good turtle medals as of right now. So above all, the ones Vexen Plus HPO are by far two of the best turtle medals in the game right now, simply because of the fact I mean KR12 is also pretty good, but the fact that he erases the fact he dispels the opponent's status effects is a bit of a pro and con at the same time. So like he can be useful at times, but he's not always useful. But like HPO and Vexen Plus are by far some of the best turtle medals in the game. So like trying to use them in turtle setups is absolutely crucial if you're able to. Vexen Plus is, in my opinion, is the best one, period. Even though he doesn't provide power defense like HPO does, because of the fact he still provides that strength like -2 debuff for over 2 turns too. So it's like that's actually -4 strength debuff. That's ridiculous. And he still provides a +1 general defense debuff, which is the same thing as HPO. But having at least one of these two like is going to be absolutely critical for the future, especially for the harder events and whatnot. But like yeah, those two are some of the good ones. And in terms of like other attributes, we'll do you. Okay. Oh no, that's strength. Defense. In terms of other attributes, okay, the other really good kind of like standard turtle medals are going to be HT Zexion. Ava can work sometimes. I'm like, she's pretty decent too, but HT Zexion is a pretty good one too because it does provide that strength debuff. Strength debuff is just like really now turtle setups. You can no longer rely on just defense buffs anymore for turtle setups. Like now these days, you have to have strength debuffs for your turtle setups for them to work properly. Because oh, okay, we got the next tweet. Oh. The Attribute Challenge arrives tonight at midnight, along with May's weekend-only raid event. Interesting. Very interesting. Clear the final stage to get 1,000 jewels. Interesting. I don't know what my comment should be. I want it to be different. I don't want it to be rude either. Alright. Hold on. After this glass medals, what will we get? I have a couple theories as to what we could get. I honestly think that we could easily... I mean, I already had theories that we were going to get other versions of the Young King Mickey B medal, to be honest. They have in JP the Musketeer Pete medal, which I heard was basically a reverse version of Young King Mickey B, which kind of goes along with my theory. And I honestly wouldn't have no doubt if they have like speed and magic versions of the Young King Mickey B as well. I think they're trying to release medals that have like super good value, but like high risk at the same time. No. What's up, Caramel Gaming, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Okay, cool. Night, June. Glad to have you. Hope everything goes well for you. Good luck with the attribute challenge, by the way. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong picture. Ah, no. There it is. That's what I wanted to add. Okay. Should I pull for... Oh, let me finish I think it was Shy's comment about the turtle metals and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, HD Zexion also a really good staple turtle metal. Another staple turtle metal that you can use pretty well too is Chicken Little. Chicken Little is definitely one. If you happen to have extra attack on Lady Tremaine, that can pretty much be almost the equivalent of a Chicken Little, just to let you guys know. Because I believe Lady Tremaine and Daughters does last for 2 turns. Yes, it does last for 2 turns. And Chicken Little only lasts for 1 turn. So basically, and they both, over the course of 2 turns, they both give the equivalent of -2 strength debuff. So if you don't have Chicken Little, you can still pull Lady Tremaine and Daughters during normal pulls and whatnot. So if you can get extra attack on her, she's basically the equivalent of a Chicken Little. For anybody watching out there. Just a little tip. Should I pull... Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, like, for example, a good... I found the Divine Rose... Not Divine Rose. The Moogle Glory to be a good turtle Keyblade. Because of the fact you can put HD Zexion in the 4th slot right here. You can put Vexen Plus right here. And then you can put buff and debuff medals right here if you wanted to and whatnot. Honestly, right now, though, Dark Knot is strictly going to be... Or is one of the best turtle Keyblades. It sounds a little strange, but that's purely because of the fact that you can just copy Vexen Plus 2 extra times. And which is just ridiculous. Where is it? Because you can have HD Shion right here. Let me refresh this. Solely because of the fact you can do this, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, if you do have like a power enemy that you're fighting against, then maybe a slightly different, maybe like Moogle Glory might actually be a little bit better for you, because HD Zexion will still provide that power defense and whatnot. It's literally just messing with what you got and trying to find a Keyblade that matches the attributes of your turtle metals. But like I said before, if you don't match the attribute, the slot's attribute, it's not a big deal. Turtle metals are not meant to do large amounts of damage anyways. They're literally there to keep you alive through anything, and just slowly whittle away the opponent until you kill them, even if it takes 1,000 turns, which would be forever. But I mean, hey, whatever works. That's the thing what I'm talking about. Should I pull for Stained Glass 2 or Stained Glass 6? My reversed magic is decent and it's probably better for PvP, but Stained Glass 6 will go a long way towards making my reverse speed decent. So so I know I announced that Power Reverse is the most versatile reversed stained glass metal in the game, based off what we currently have in terms of Keyblades and copper metals. However, stained glass number 6, the speed reverse one, is almost just as versatile as the power reverse one. So it kind of depends. If let's just say you don't have any stained glass metals right now, okay? Then stained glass number 6 could definitely be very helpful. But like I said before, it might even be a little bit more helpful just to get the stained glass number 4 instead. But because stained glass number 4 is the most versatile reverse one. Even if you're not using a power reverse strategy, if you have, even if you're not using a power reverse strategy, you can still use any of the reverse metals for reverse setups as long as you have like a Kyrie or Shioni X with you. So like for example, let's look at the Dark Node that I have on screen, for example. Okay, let's go ahead and add Shion EX. Alright. And stained glass number 6. Okay. So stained glass number 6 is a speed reverse copy, speed reverse stained glass metal. Okay. Obviously, we're not using a speed reverse setup, but in this case, it's completely fine for a couple reasons. Okay. The first one being that we're still completing all of our strength and general defense debuffs, buffs and debuffs. Okay. By using these two metals. The second reason is that, well, there's a third one too, but the second reason is that your stained glass metal is going to provide all your reverse buffs, which is also needed. So now the only things that we need at this point for the Dark Knot setup are power buffs and debuffs, as well as hopefully reverse debuffs as well. Okay, well, guess who provides PS? Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Caramel Gaming. Glad to have you with this. I need to figure out a catchphrase, but thank you for joining. I almost said thank you for joining the squad, fam, but I don't know. That feels a little weird to say. But yeah, luckily, Shion and Kyrie X provide the PSM buffs and debuffs that we need. Granted, they don't provide a full amount of PSM debuffs. They only provide -4, so it's not a full -7, but it's good enough that we could still run it on run the speed reverse stained glass metal on the Dark Knight if we really wanted to. Right now, this is actually my exact same setup. The only difference is instead of speed reverse, I have the speed magic. I have the magic reverse stained glass metal on my Dark Knight. Otherwise, this is literally the exact same setup, and I have Sephiroth EX Plus right here instead of X Plus. So like, you want to try and at least get at least one upright stained glass metal possible and at least one reverse stained glass metal possible. Thank you for subscribing, Victorian Octopus. Glad to have you. I keep wanting to say squad fam. Welcome to the family, the nation. There we go. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the Union Cross Nation. There we go. I can say that, I guess. What was it? I think I know what this one is. We're going to have a lot of bosses. I am totally okay with a lot of bosses. About to fillet a fish this beast. Also, I'd love to be able to use Stroke of Midnight and not have it be trash. Yeah, no, honestly, I completely agree. I've been wanting to use Stroke of Midnight for the longest time. But it's just so hard to do because that one speed reverse slot for slot 3 just gets in the way like 90% of the time. It's absolutely annoying. That's pretty much why when the stained glass metals came up, I was like, to best utilize the Stroke of Midnight, you pretty much need to go with the speed reverse version setup in order to utilize it efficiently. Well, I do already have stained glass 4, and I was gonna pull for stained glass 2, but I don't know. I don't have Shioni X, so I need. Even if you don't, do you have Kyrie X, Brian? Because if you have Kyrie X, that's still going to be just fine. Honestly, at this point, the stained glass metals make the upright and reverse buffs, like Kyrie and Shioni X, completely irrelevant because the stained glass metals give it for us. So literally, like in this case, like for this Dark Knight right here, it doesn't like I can just say like fuck Shion, I don't need her, and I can go with a Kyrie. I can go with a Kyrie metal if I wanted to instead. Okay. This will still be just fine because of the fact that our stained glass metal right here is giving us the reverse buffs anyways. Like at this point, if you're using a stained glass metal with Kyrie Shioni X, Kyrie and Shioni X are basically there's almost the exact same metal at this point now. So yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you have Kyrie X, just use Kyrie X with your stained glass metals now. Like honest, like legitimately, you don't. like we're at it, like because of the fact we have stained glass metals, you don't need both Kyrie and Shion EX anymore, which is honestly really cool. You're better off trying to get at least one upright stained glass metal and at least one reverse stained glass metal. And that's it. Okay, that's your best bet. And preferably you want to try and get stained glass metals that match any metals that you might have that provide upright and reverse debuffs. That is your best bet. So like for example, I have Sephiroth the X Plus, so like obviously, or no, that's not right. I have HD Vanitas EX Plus as well. So like Magic Reverse makes sense for me. I can take advantage of that. It was unfortunate for me because I started going for Magic Reverse before I did my research, and I'm like, well, crap. I wish I got the Power Reverse one now, but I mean, Magic Reverse still has a pretty average versatility rate, so it's not a bad thing. Welcome to the stream, Diamond Sword. Nice to see you again. I think I saw you a day or two ago, right? Oh my god, there's so much going on in the chat. Where's my mouse? Oh, that's why. There we go. Yeah, no problem, Shy. I'm sorry I got to you that quick. What's up, Mightily Importance? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Nice to see you again, man. I'm currently leveling Dark Gnaw. Should I place one of the Rikus? I'm probably gonna have to skip some questions because there's so many. Rename the party to Squad Fam. So much chat. Oh, you can't show links. I'll probably have to change that setting later. I know it's somewhere. Just be good at filling the missing buffs. I'm doing Kyrie EX, Riku, Key Art Sky as a test, and it doesn't work. Like honestly, I probably wouldn't do that, Brian. Either run Riku and Key Art Sky or Kyrie EX and Riku, but you don't need to run all three, to be honest. Unless you're just like severely lacking on good damage metals, then like sure you could do that, but you should only really use 2 of the 3. You don't need to use all 3. And if you copy Stained Glass Power Reverse with Key Art Bonds, I don't know which Keyblade you're talking about, Victorian Octopus. So Raul Galvin, yeah, stained glass metals do work for the 3rd slot. Actually, there was even a Reddit post about it. I'll show you guys that real quick. So like the drop-off rate in terms of damage when it comes to the stained glass metals, pretty much you don't want to use stained glass metals beyond the 3rd slot, which is kind of what I expected anyways. But realistically, you want to keep them within the first 2 slots. The 3rd slot is pretty decent, but it's not. But hold on, let me just find the post. Now it's somewhere. Come on, scroll up. Saved. Okay. Here it is. This right here. This right here is the drop-off rate for, or at least according to someone on Twitter, Reddit, this is the drop-off rate for stained glass metals. So you can see right here. So like this is the 1st slot, and this is the 2nd slot, and this is the 3rd slot. That was a terrible circle. And that's the 3rd slot, okay. You can see that as soon as you leave this 3rd slot, it starts to drastically go down. So you don't really want to use it beyond the 3rd slot. But realistically, you want to try and keep it within the first 2 slots. Okay, so the way copy metals work, Whoever, I don't know who mentioned it, who asked about it first, but the way copy metals work is, let me show you this. Okay. So let's say I had this. Okay. You might think that what would happen if you have this type of setup is that you're going to have your metal right here. And then Riku's going to copy this one. And then because it copies the ability of the next metal, you might think that since this one copies this one, it's going to copy the ability to copy this one. And it'll just like end up using this metal right here. That's not what happens at all. What ends up happening is that if this metal tries to copy another copy metal, it just kind of whiffs. You'll hear it in the game like a weird like badoink sound when you try using it, and like it just does like no damage. Actually, I think it does the same exact animation, the exact same damage as like if you try using a trait metal in your spirit slot. I think it looks exactly and does the exact same thing as that. Okay, it just literally just whiffs. It just fails. So yeah, you can't have a copy metal copy another copy metal. It's just not going to do anything. Could I go over the Divine Rose build with stained glass metals? Oh, what's up, Clinton Todd to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the family. I could. Just give me a second to read everyone else's. I will say, though, that if you want the build... I mean, do you have a specific question about the Divine Rose that you want answered, by the way? Because honestly, like, I've talked about stained glass metal so much at this point. And I literally just made a video yesterday discussing, like, the builds for every single Keyblade in the game. So, like, you might want to check that out. That might help you out. Like, I don't mind going over Divine Rose, but, like, I'm a little tired of talking about them, to be honest. I've been talking about them to death at this point. I'm just like... Like, I know I need to still talk about, but like I need to talk about other stuff about them too for other videos and whatnot. But yeah, I'll still go over Divine Rose. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, if copy metals works like that, Raul, like that would be. They would be insane. They would be OP. It would literally be OP if like you could just have like a train going to the same metal. That'd be insane. So it's a good thing they don't do that. Otherwise, they'd be too broken. Let me show you. I might have to make some commands for this, just linking to different videos. I think I might do that. Let me go to the actual game screen too. Ba-da-ba. You think you accidentally forgot your setup? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll think it's a bad thing, I guess, though. What's the best Keyblade currently? That's actually one of the things I'm about to research kind of next, Raul. One thing that I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I have an old video from like a few months ago talking about what the meta is. And I noticed that that got a lot of views and a lot of people like that and looked that up. So what I'm actually planning to do is on top of my weekly Kingdom Keys series videos, on top of my weekly stream that I'm about to have now on Sundays, I'm going to start having a monthly meta video so that every month I go over what's the current meta. I feel like that would help out a lot. Help out a lot of players because I know definitely that my first meta video definitely helped out a lot of players. So I'm definitely going to start making monthly meta videos from now on. Like I'm always going to do like top 5 meta Keyblades and whatnot and setups. Can you show mixed set between turtle and full attack for missing ache? Ouch! That sounds so... Ouch! I mean, sure, I can try. It's just like there's no good turtle medals for missing eggs. So like that's it's gonna hurt a little bit inside to put one together. But yeah, I don't mind going over it. I know someone asked about setups for Divine Rose. I think a stained glass setup for Divine Rose. So I'm gonna do that first. Before I do that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop looking at the chat for a second, and I'm gonna go over this Divine Rose setup and whatnot. So let's see. Should I do it on BlueStacks? I mean, I guess I could do it on BlueStacks. Stained glass setup for Divine Rose. Actually, no, I'll do it on Tracker, because that might be a little bit easier. Let's go to the Tracker screen. Okay, so for Divine Rose. Okay, so who is Night Astronaut? Glad to have you, man. Oh, it was nice seeing you again. hope you have a good time with the attribute challenge and whatnot. Okay. I forgot who asked about the Divine Rose, but what was it specifically that you wanted to see about the Divine Rose? Who asked that exactly? Oh, it was Clinton Todd. Can go over Divine Rose build with stained glass medals. Okay, so Clinton, if you're still in the stream, was there? Do you happen to have Kairi Shioni X, Clinton? If it's at all viable with Magic Reverse, with Divine Rose, okay. Well, first of all, Clinton, do you have Kairi Shioni X? Because if you do, that will, or don't, that will drastically determine the type of advice that I can give you. Because literally in yesterday's video, I literally had to cover if you're using one stained glass medal without Kairi Shioni X, one stained glass medal with Kairi Shioni X, or if you're just using 2 stained glass medals. You have Shioni X. Okay, cool. That makes it easy. And you have a Magic Reverse stained glass medal. Okay. So. So I have no jewels because I'm wanted to just show you a setup I'm working towards on Starlight using Young King Mickey B. Any suggestions? Not sure how to send the link though. Oh, it's probably because of the settings I have minorly important. I don't know how to go about changing that setting right now, to be honest. But if you really wanted to, mightily important, what you can do is you can tag. If you have Twitter, you can tag me or like message me on Twitter or whatnot. If you can join my Discord, and I can help you on Discord too, and other people will be willing to help you on Discord too. But that would probably honestly be the easiest way to do that. But yeah. I'm not. I don't know how to fix the link thing right now for the chat. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like. Let me write stuff down because like I'm gonna forget stuff. Write down what everyone's asking me to go over. So right first, Divine Rose with Shioni X. With stained glass. Then we have someone asked us. Oh, turtle set up with missing egg. And then this last one was Young King Mickey B with Starlight. Alright. I'll just send a Twitter link for now. My build is Magic Reverse, Kingdom Hearts 2 Nominee, Shion EX, HD Nominee Masters Vader EX, HD Vanitas, Spirit Rank 8. And this is Divine Rose. Magic Reverse, Kingdom Hearts 2. On the Divine Rose? What? No. This is Magic Reverse Stained Glass, right? You're hurting yourself out. Okay. Let's see. What do you have again? So I'm gonna recreate the setup you just told me. Wait, when you say HD Vanitas, do you mean this HD Vanitas or HD Vanitas EX Plus? I would assume it's EX Plus, otherwise that wouldn't make sense. Alright, so... Okay, so for now I'm just gonna assume you meant EX Plus. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is the setup that you just told me. Alright. This, or I think these two are backwards. Is it? No? No. So this is the setup that you just told me. Okay, there's a few things already wrong with this. The first one being that you want Kingdom Hearts 2 Nominee to be the last one you use out of the two nominees because it's a higher tier. It's tier 7, whereas HD Nominee is tier 5. So HD Nominee is going to naturally do less damage than Kingdom Hearts 2 Nominee. So what you want to do is, because of the fact that the front of the Keyblade is literally where you can, like, the first few slots of the Keyblade aren't going to do that much damage. So in order to help mitigate the lack of damage as well as to do the most damage, okay, you want to have all of the medals that aren't going to do as much damage towards the front end of your Keyblade first. Okay, so like that way, in this case, you would want HD Nominee towards the beginning of the setup. Okay, the second thing that's wrong with this is that you don't want to have Shion or Kairi within the third slot, like at all. You don't need to do it. Honestly, in this case right here, you're better off doing this instead. Okay, either there's actually two different combinations you can do. You can either do this, okay, which will be just fine. Will work out a lot better. Or if you wanted to, you could do this as well. But out of the two, having the Shion is just going to be better because Shion does heal you and provide SP gauges, as well as she does provide enemy counters when that actually becomes relevant. So you're better off just doing this instead, and then just having a strong magic upright damage medal right here. If you really wanted to, you could put if you don't have that many good magic upright damage medals, you can put a Key Art Beginnings right here. Okay, granted, you're not going to do as much damage in slot 3 compared to slot 2, but as I just showed you guys in that damage drop-off Reddit picture, slot 3 is the farthest you want to go in terms of damage for the stained glass medal, so it's perfectly okay to like copy or use a stained glass medals within slot 3. You just want to try to avoid that if possible. But yeah, try and see if you can use a normal magic upright damage medal in slot 3 first, and if it ends up not working out, you can use a copy medal, Key Art Beginnings, to copy it instead. But yeah. Yeah, just like with Shai says, if you want to try and doing a magic reverse setup, you're better off going Diamond Dust. I mean, just because Diamond Dust is a pure magic reverse Keyblade. Now, if you don't have Diamond Dust because you haven't gotten that far in Proud Mode, that's a completely different situation. In which case, you can actually try going for a 3 Wishes setup instead. And you can still do it like this, actually. Yeah, you can still do it like this. You can actually have... Let's see. Put that there. You can have a... That, and you can just have a powerful magic reverse medal right there. This is a possible magic reverse strategy that you could do. Very easy. If you have Moogle Glory is also really good. You can put that there. Oh, excuse me. Do this. Bam. Okay. This right here will be absolutely fantastic, and then you can put in, and then you can actually put your Master Zane or EX right here in the Spirit slot too, if you really wanted to. This setup might actually be a little bit better than your Divine Rose setup that you're trying to do, simply because of the fact you can actually completely max out your reverse debuffs. Okay, and also because of the fact it's actually more of a pure magic reverse strategy as well. Granted, Master Zane or EX isn't magic reverse, but because of the fact that we are still getting speed buffs and debuffs from Shion over here, it's still going to work really well. It's also worth noting that Master Zane or EX completely provides max speed debuffs for you. So realistically, the only thing you're missing is a +1 speed buff anyway. So, and which is perfectly fine. Like this step right here is going to be absolutely brutal if you can replicate this. I love the curry emoji, Sam. For the missing ache, I use Master Zane or EX Plus. Christmas Tune Roxas. Ooh. Final boss. Do you have any advice how to improve besides stained glass Shion? I'm assuming, yeah, that's speed reverse. My only good one is illustrated Riku EX. I have beginnings, but it isn't guilted. Okay. That's... Okay, cool. Yeah, the Moogle Glory works out for you. Good. No problem. I'm glad to help you out. Alright, now for... Oh, geez, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can't even read your name, to be honest. But for the missing egg, I use Master Zane or EX. I'm guessing it's not in that order. So you have Master Zane or EX, Christmas Tune Roxas, Final Boss Shion, Ventus Finitus, and HD Ventus. So we're probably going to go with a speed reverse setup. I think what you can try doing, I don't know what medals you have exactly, but take a look into using Stroke of Midnight with those medals. You can have Master Zane or EX Plus be right there. Was Stained Glass Shield? Boom. Okay. Actually... Oof, that's a little bit of a tough one, to be honest. That's a tough one. And it's like the problem with Missing Ink, there's no copy medals for Missing Ink. That's the only problem with it. So like it's hard to get proper debuffs for Missing Ink. I think, yeah, you could do a Divine Rose setup. With those medals. Yeah, actually, a Divine Rose setup would be great with those medals right there. So you can do this, Backwards copy. Boom. 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 You could try this. Person I can't name. Sorry. I just can't read your name, so I don't know what to call you. But you could try using this with the metals that you told me. This will do a lot of damage right there. Again, like I mentioned before. Wait, did you say you have? Oh, okay. So instead of Shioni X, by the way, you'd use your Toon Roxas metal, by the way. Just for clarification. Boom. There you go. That's what you would want to use instead, okay? And the whole reason for that is because, like I mentioned before, you can still use stained glass metals the third slot. It's completely okay. That's the max you want to go in terms of drop-off for stained glass metals for damage. And then for the rest of that, because of the fact this is stained glass number 6, this is the speed reverse one right there. I realize you can't see my arrow because my chat is blocking it. That's a stained glass metal right there, speed reverse. That's providing all the speed and reverse buffs that you need. So all you really need at this point is just... what's it called? Reverse debuffs, which your Master Xehanort EX Plus provides you. And Nominate will copy that, giving you more, and this will copy that, giving more. So you're going to have almost max reverse debuffs. You'll have -6. The cap is 7. And so that would be really good. One thing I should also note too is that Toon Roxas does not provide any debuffs. So the Copland right here is actually helping you provide the rest of the debuffs that you need as well. I forgot to mention that. This would actually be a really good setup though, from what the metals you showed me that. Yeah. For anybody still wondering, the link to my Discord should be in the description of the stream. So, if you want to join the Discord, check out the link. It should be there. If it's not there, please let me know, and I can fix that. I'm actually curious as to how the Twitter raid ended up going. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see. I have a couple messages on Twitter. I don't want to open them though for because of the fact we are in the stream. But I'll get to it eventually. You can get moon gems from Coliseum. Just beat tier 15. Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to get 1 moon gem every single month. That's like. To get to level 35 on I really hate comments like this. Like personally, this is personally. I really hate people who are saying this because like it makes me feel like they don't realize how long it's gonna take to get a level 35 reverse Keyblade with only 1 moon gem per month. Like that's insane. Especially when you see the rate that JP gets moon gems. They get moon gems like way more than we do, and it's like what? God damn it! Hey, I'm starting to get in the habit too of liking everybody who's posting the meme too. Lets me know which ones I've actually seen, as well as like I want to help support the cause. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm pretty interested in what this attribute challenge could be like. Depending on how long the stream lasts. I am not planning to have this stream last that late at night, but I don't know, sometimes it can happen. But if it ends up going that late, I might end up just trying it out on here too. I'm still waiting for that inventory discount that they mentioned too. Like, I was pretty sure they promised one, and we haven't seen it yet. So it's like, what the heck is happening? I love the comment, Illustrated Platypus. Hey, my boy Cry. Alright. Anton. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, at least I know that for now. Nice to see you, Anton. I'm glad I can actually, like, say your name now. What are my thoughts in Sora vs. Pit? Honestly, I was a little disappointed in the Sora vs. Pit death battle. From the channel Screw Attack, if anybody is wondering. Primarily because of the fact I felt like they, like... Because, I mean, I already knew, I kind of already had a feeling Sora's going to win, because Sora is just so OP with the amount of, like, abilities he has access to and whatnot. But I feel like they didn't really get to show enough of them off in the battle, so it was like, it just, I don't know, it felt a little bit lackluster to me, at least compared to what I was expecting as a like, legit Kingdom Hearts fan. But, I mean, like, overall, it was nice, just not up to my expectations. I hear people say that all the time, that JP and Global are different games. But like here's the problem with that. Okay. That's also like saying, I mean, by that argument, you're saying that the Australian version is also a different game, that the Taiwanese version is also a different game, different from the global version of the game. Okay, now according to your argument, that's correct. But here's the problem I have with that argument. When, at least as a Kingdom Hearts fan, let me give my problem to that argument. I'm okay with that. Like for the main title game. So like for example, when it comes to like the Kingdom Hearts series, like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and like Birth by Sleep and whatnot, Japan got their own like exclusive final mix version. Okay, and that's because, you know, it's Japan. Now, I'm totally okay with that. The fact that Japan gets like a final mix version exclusive to them, and then like global, and the rest of the world didn't get a version of that until like, I don't know, 10 years later or whatever. I was totally okay with that. Like, showing your home country, you know, some love is okay. But the moment that they... But the moment they have a game like Union Cross have microtransactions in the game, and basically enticing you to purchase from the game constantly, and realistically, VIP is, in a way, almost like Union Cross's own version of a subscription. It's just a weekly subscription. So the moment that you put that into the game, that type of treatment that Japan should be getting special treatment doesn't fly anymore, in my opinion. That just does not fly. Okay. Now, if you want to give each region special treatment according to their own region every once in a while, sure, that's fine. But when I see constant special treatment to just one dedicated region in the entire world, when the global version of the game, which is supposed to encompass the rest of the world technically, and is theoretically bigger than the Japanese version, and you're giving special treatment to the Japanese version, like that just does not fly, in my opinion. Especially because of the fact that people spend hundreds, if not like questionably thousands of dollars on this game at this point. Like, getting special treatment like that just does not fly. That does not fly. And it's one of the largest reasons why a lot of people will compare the global version to the JP version. So, like, yeah. That's kind of more or less my take on that. I need to fix this chat size real quick. That should be good. Okay. Let me see this. Level 35 reverse is in a year or more. Yeah, like that's what I want to try and help avoid. Cause like, I mean, yeah, I'm glad that we're starting to see more moon gems finally, at least in Coliseum. But really, like, that's too slow. That's too slow. Okay, they might as well just be like, now, like, honestly, the way I see it, once they realize, like, oh, hey, Global does need more Moon Gems, it shouldn't be just for 1 month. Okay, they should be constantly giving us more ways to give us more Moon Gems. And to only get 1 Moon Gem per month from Coliseum, that's me going like, the fuck are you doing? That's how I see it. That goofy impersonation! I did not even mean to do a goofy impersonation. Dude, it's more than 100 jewels, so already it's a huge step up from most of our anniversary events. But NA and JP are different games, so that means your concerns are invalid. Senna doesn't have to listen to its player base. Generic Twitter commenter. You should be happy with what you get. Yeah, you should be happy with the note because another comment I also do see with across the social media, and like it's like I appreciate when they give out, but at the same time, a lot of things that they give out should be things they've already should have been giving out. So it's more like honestly, the way I see it, it's like I'm happy the fact you're finally giving it to us, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want to applaud you for the fact that you're kind of doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it's not really much to celebrate type of thing, the way I see it, which is kind of part of the problem, is that like is that Senna, or maybe not Senna, I should say Square Enix, okay? Because Senna doesn't really have control of it. Everything that comes out for Global comes from the JP version of the game, or from the JP devs, I should say. That's Square Enix, so it's like really, it's like Square Enix is expecting us to applaud them for giving us low quality effort, at least compared to the other regions of the game. That's like, in my opinion, like that does not fly. I'm not gonna let that fly. That's not fair whatsoever. Especially for all the players who spend a lot of money playing this game. That's not fair whatsoever. As a consumer, like I feel cheated. Okay, quite literally, legitimately, the only reason people still play this game, the only reason I still play this game, is because of the fact it's Kingdom Hearts. That is legitimately the only reason why I still play this game. If it wasn't for the fact that it was Kingdom Hearts, I would have stopped playing this game a long time ago. Legitimately, okay? And I hope that statement right there gives you guys kind of like a big red flag as to what that means if someone's saying that. Especially as someone as dedicated like me, like, yeah. Can you check my Starlight setup? Hold on. Yeah, I think I might lay off the builds a little bit. I'll probably talk about at the very least those 3 I have written down, those 3 questions I said I'll go over. But yeah, I talk about builds so much that like I would enjoy talking about other stuff, like the Twitter raid. I haven't really got to look through it too much. I see this meme so much that it's getting kind of old. By the way, for the next Twitter raid, what I'm thinking about doing for the next Twitter raid is actually so like, you know how we had this Twitter raid, we're gonna have it last for a week. Okay, we're ending the last day that we're gonna post this meme. I would like to be on the 9th, so May 9th, which is this coming Wednesday. Okay, that's the last day I would like us to post this meme. What I'm thinking about doing is that once that's done, I'm gonna wait until June, so next month, and then from there we'll start our next Twitter raid. That's what I'm expecting doing. And depending on how this one goes, I might make the next Twitter raid last 2 weeks, and see how that goes. Because remember, we're kind of experimenting a little bit, seeing how things go, seeing what goes, what flies, what doesn't fly, all that good stuff. We're experimenting, okay? Which means that, like, you know, we could also make mistakes. So keep in mind, we can still make mistakes. It's fine. That's natural. That's part of the process. But I'm probably expecting, depending on how this goes, to last about 2 weeks. And I would like the next Twitter raid to be about having more cups. Especially if we don't see one this month, I would like the next Twitter raid to be about cups. And I already have in mind the perfect meme for that Twitter raid. If y'all remember that Timmy Turner's dad, that meme that you always see all the time, it's like this is where I would put my blah. if I had one. Okay, that's the meme I'm planning to make. Okay, so like it'll be along to like, this is where I put my Hades cup or my Pegasus cup. If I had one, like that's the meme I'm planning to do for next month, most likely. But before I actually make that official, what I'm probably gonna do first is I might host a poll on Twitter or yeah, by like probably on Twitter or my Discord or somewhere. And then whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll end up actually doing. I would like to do cups for the next raid, but that but like of course, like it needs to be within the best interest of everybody, what everybody wants. So I'll probably host a poll first before anything else. Oh. Being happy with what you get isn't a stated element of this whole consumer service thing. Yeah, basically, if you want more, blah, 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 blah. If the service is unsatisfactory, it's a problem. Legitimately. Like I don't understand why Square Enix is like what's it called? Customer service is, to me, it's very behind the game or terms or whatever you want to call it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very behind, to be honest, compared to what you would normally expect from a high-end company like Square Enix, or any other company too, in that matter. Like when you hear a big company, just period, you would expect their customer service to at least be fairly satisfactory. Like they try to respond as on time as possible. They try to help you out as much as possible and whatnot. But when it comes to Square Enix, it's almost the opposite. Sometimes like you don't hear response. Sometimes it feels like they're brushing you off. Especially because of the fact that, you know, most of the Square Enix support comes from comes from Japan itself. That also poses problems. So it's like, yeah, there's just a lot of problems. Like when you have a game like this that people are literally dumping tons of money into, I expect to get some of the best, at least some decent customer service as possible, especially for a business. If you're trying to make money, like it's like I want to make it's just part of the whole factor of not wanting to feel as a consumer like I'm being ripped off and whatnot. I was just referring to the Texas Goofy and Sir Pelodolin voice acting the Sora and Pit. It was a tad bit cringy. Oh. I don't even recall when I did that, but I'm sorry if that was cringy. I wasn't trying to make any particular thing. Same here. They are so lucky they were able to do that X-Trace thing. Otherwise, so many players would realize nothing's happening on lead. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, of course, as a huge Kingdom Hearts nerd, I am like absolutely thrilled. I'm like beyond ecstatic that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming this year. But at the same time, when thinking about the state of Union Cross, I'm also super concerned for Union Cross. Primarily because of the state of the game and the type of treatment that we get from Square Enix, at least for the global version. Okay, because here's my major concern for Union Cross once Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Because of the fact we have X-Trace, we know X-Trace is happening in Kingdom Hearts 3. In case you don't know what that is, they're basically integrating a form within Kingdom Hearts 3, which says that. Let me change the music a little bit. Which says that basically you can hook up your Union Cross account to your Kingdom Hearts 3 game, and when you do so, you'll unlock some like special scenes or content or something within the Kingdom Hearts 3 game itself. Okay, so naturally, what that's going to end up doing, there we go. Naturally, what that's going to end up doing is it's going to naturally draw people. Crap, I didn't mean to exit out. That's going to naturally draw people to want to play Union Cross, the mobile game. Okay, that's just naturally going to happen. You know, they're going to make an account and they're going to hook it up to their Kingdom Hearts 3 game, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll play the game for a while and be like, oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. They'll get invested and they see it. And then like the game's going to naturally try and get them buy jewels and whatnot. The problem is that like I personally feel that a majority of the salt and the toxicity within the community and the game largely comes from the fact that the game is too pricey. Okay, at least from what we get, it's too pricey. Okay. If we were to be treated more like the JP version of the game, that might go down a little bit. The saltiness and mistreated feeling that we feel would probably go down quite a bit. I mean, it would still probably be there, but like it would go down quite a bit. And my major concern is the fact that like because the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 game is a main title that's highly anticipated throughout the world that's coming out this year, it might draw attention to the fact that Union Cross is very pricey in terms of their microtransactions. And as we all know, for those of us who are gamers, we just had that EA incident happen not so long ago. And I can very easily see, I mean, like, even just within the United States and even other countries right now too, like governments are like starting to take a look at loot boxes or loot box similar type of transactions within video games. And my issue is like what as soon as Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and people start jumping into Union Cross, they might start noticing this, and there might be media coverage being like, oh, Union Cross is the next EA. Okay, and like as a Kingdom Hearts fan, I would absolutely hate for that to happen. But at the same time, as a consumer, I also realize that like it may take something like that to happen in order to finally have us feel like we're being treated fairly. And it's really unfortunate in that aspect. So I'm really hoping that Square Enix could come around and literally, at the very least, start treating all of their regions the same. Okay? Like giving us the same medals is one thing, but like that's not content. Banners are not content. That's it's just literally a way for them to make money. Make it like, don't get me wrong, making money is fine. If anything, I want Square Enix to make money. I legitimately want to give them my money because like this is my favorite game series of all time. But if even a hardcore nerd fan, weeb, or whatever you want to call it, like me, feels like I'm being cheated from my absolute most favorite and beloved series of all time, that's saying something. That's saying a lot. Like that's not something you can take lightly at all. And you see concerns like this all the time over the web. It's just kind of one of those things that you don't see nearly as often as everything else because of the fact that it's like it's a little bit of a touchy subject because the fact like Senna's trying to make the most money they can from us. So it's like you kind of know, like you're not really expecting them to like just all of a sudden change their prices and whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, come on, we feel like I legitimately see players leave the game left and right all the time, and it really hurts me as like a Kingdom Hearts fan and lover, like to see these this type of people go. I even had some party members just quit because like the pricing for the game to try and keep up is just ridiculous, and it just really hurts. It hurts. So I really hope they can change that at some point. Oh, let me look at the comment section. Yep. God bless Wales for letting this game still exist. Oh, that's pretty funny. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Metal Josh. I'm glad to have you. Welcome to the nation. Square Enix. Who needs customer service when you have diehard fanboys who will pay for anything pile of caca we put out? Yeah, no, legitimately. That's basically, they're literally taking advantage of us. And it's not okay. It's not okay. That's kind of the reason why, like, I'm so I don't care about like being outspoken and expressing like my disappointment and frustration with the game, like in my stream, in my social media, and my channel and whatnot. Now, granted, I try what I can to make it like polite and respectful as possible. Okay, I don't want to be rude, or at the very least too rude if, like, you know, I can't help it, or I don't realize it by accident. Okay, I do try to do what I can to like keep it within certain acceptable limits, but I do want to make sure that like this is not okay. This is not okay. Okay, and like part of the problem is that it's like gaming company, like all of the major gaming companies are jumping on this bandwagon of like doing loot box type stuff, and it's just like I'm just thoroughly disgusted by it. Thoroughly disgusted. I just hope the Moon Gem meme does something. As a reverse strategy runner, it is greatly appreciated. Don't worry, Shy. Like I said before, this is literally the first raid, Twitter raid. It's testing the waters. It's seeing what works, what doesn't work. It's literally an experiment. Okay, so in case it doesn't work this time, we can always do it again later in the future. Oh, excuse me. Like I said earlier, we are just like next month, I'm probably expecting to do it for 2 weeks. So like I'm trying to see for how long as a community we can continue doing the Twitter raids until the next Twitter raid type thing. So like, because legitimately the end goal to try and have a successful Twitter raid is obviously try and get our voices heard and finally get Square Enix to put what we want in the game. So once we finish figuring out, testing out what works and whatnot, well, like, I'm pretty sure, like, well, at least I'm hoping it. At the same time, pretty sure, like, things will start looking a little bit better for us as players, for global, anyways. Hold up, so many comments, Goofy was black in Death Battle. Bruh, I thought Goofy was hilarious in that Death Battle for a Screw Attack. That was I was dying when I heard Goofy. Honestly, though, I was kind of expecting like a what's his name, Pro ZD voice for Goofy. Like, I've been watching so much Pro ZD lately. Like, it's I freaking love him. He's such a god. Like God bless that man. Oh, for good. Hey, hope you've been. Oh, welcome back to the stream, Marcy Poo. I'm glad to have you again. I forgot where I think I saw one of your comments on one of my videos saying you didn't get the Malta. I thought that was great, but yeah, no, it's good to see you again too, Marcy. We can handle them being greedy. We can't handle them being greedy and miserly. I'm not sure that's the right word to use right there. Well, I mean, compared to FFRK, this game is so... Yeah, no, like, legitimately. Like, that was also one of the biggest gripes I had, okay? Like, I was, like, once they did the FFRK collaboration event, and then I saw how, like, good FFRK was being treated compared to Kingdom Hearts, I was absolutely disappointed and, like, disgusted. Because, like, it does not make sense to me at all how the same company can treat one of their own title games significantly better, like their community better, compared to another of their title games. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. And like the fact they collaborated and like once they started doing the collaboration between the two, like, to me that was it. That was it. Like I was like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, you literally just made Union Cross look even worse than it already is by pointing out another game that's even better than Union Cross. Like what are you doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. The thing is that making money is perfectly fine, but doing it via MG is horrible. I don't know what MG stands for. It would be better to just pay $20, $30 for a premium medal than frantically chase pipe dreams. Yeah, I mean, even realistically, $20, $30 for a medal is honestly kind of pricey, in my opinion. But yeah, like, honestly, I would just rather pay much rather pay a flat price. But I mean, at the same time, business-wise, I do realize that, like, an RNG-based system, hashtag gotcha games, do make more money because of the fact it's RNG. You're literally playing the slot machine every single time you do a pull. It's also one of the reasons why I just thoroughly hate pull battles. I am absolutely disgusted by pull battles. Every time I see them on YouTube, I'm disgusted by them. You guys will personally never see me do a pull battle ever, unless under one exception. The only time I will ever do a pull battle is if I do it in a very certain way I have in my head. I don't want to say it because I don't want to give anybody ideas. But if I do it a very certain way in my head, as well as I'm only pulling for a full that I've already been saving up for, and I have already been planning to pull from anyways, okay? And that's the only time I'll ever do, like, a pull battle, because the fact is, like, you know, I'm gonna pull for this anyways. I might as well, like, you know, have fun, do it with someone else type of thing. That's the only time I'll ever do, like, a pull battle. Even the word pull battle, in my opinion, sounds stupid, because to me it's not a battle. It's RNG. Like, that's not a battle. you're literally just like being like, oh hey, let's roll some dice. Whoever gets a 6 wins. Like, that's not a battle. That's just a game of luck. You're just playing a game at that point. So, like, I feel like the word battle is largely misplaced right there. By the way, if any of you happen to do like pull battles, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just my personal viewpoint and opinion that I personally just don't like pull battles. Okay, if you enjoy pull battles, by all means, continue watching pull battles and whatnot. Like, that's all you. I don't want to take that away from you. Learned that the hard way when FF4K Terra came out. Threw a lot of money for a pile of nothing. Yeah, pretty much. If there's a if there's at this point, I'm just straight up, like, especially after the last Sephiroth EX Plus, I was like, nope. If there's not a mercy pull on a banner anymore, I'm straight up just not pulling from it. I don't care how good this medal is. I don't care how meta breaking this medal is. I am not pulling from it. Straight up. I'm just never pulling from a non-mercy banner anymore. Straight up. Okay? I'm sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. Senna, wait, we pay $100 for one digital good, then $450. Yeah, it's really bad. You never pull for the NA exclusive premium. You pull for the other ones. Only misery waits. King Dragon sends his regards. Oh, that's hilarious, Sam. I stopped buying VIP in February. Honestly, part of me has considered just stopping to stop buying VIP 2. Honestly, I think at this point, if there's not a medal in VIP anymore, I'm probably gonna stop buying VIP at this point. To be honest, like, legitimately for me, I'm already, like, all my Keyblades are already, like, level 35 besides the reverse ones, and that's only because of the fact we don't have enough moon gems. Like, let me show you guys my, like, look at this. Oh wait, I'm already there. Like, look at this, okay? 35, all the way down here. 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. Oh, hey, look, the only ones that are not 35 are the ones that we don't have enough moon gems. Gee, I wonder why. I have everything 35. I don't need gems anymore, okay? I don't need gems anymore, okay? I legitimately don't need gems anymore. It's just moon gems. I legitimately just need moon gems, okay? Look at that. I have 10 power gems. I wouldn't doubt it that I probably already have enough to, like, get... I mean, I haven't looked it up, so I don't actually know for sure. But I wouldn't doubt it if I probably already have enough to get my Dark Null to level 35 right now if I had enough moon gems to do it. Like, honestly, like I would say a large part of everything too is like if I feel like a lot of times like Square Enix just does not think things through when it comes to the global version of the game. Like they do things for the global version of the game that just make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like as to why they do things. like sometimes I feel like they don't test their own challenges or events and whatnot. They don't test the bosses that they release and whatnot. Or like the timing that they release stuff is just completely off and whack, and it's just like what? Or the fact that like, you know, you would think that like a lot of times there'll be things like, for example, Moon Gems. It's like, oh hey, like you would think that like, you know, after Reverse Keyblades came out, there'd be like a significant amount of Moon Gems every single month or something too. No, that just doesn't happen. Like you would think there would already be future plans and installments to make sure to go along with previous decisions and whatnot to make sure it stays consistent. But no, that doesn't happen. But like it'll happen in Japan, but not anywhere else. And it's just like one of their title games. I'm almost certain it's every game, but like here's the thing, minorly important about Union Cross, about global Union Cross. Okay, the way that I would say that more or less, the fact like someone pointed out one time that Japan tends to get all of the events and yeah, pretty much like all the events and whatnot, all of like the actual content, all of the good stuff anyway. But when global tends to get all the good banners. Someone said that somewhere. I don't remember where. I think it was in my Discord or something. But someone mentioned that, and honestly, I would say I would more or less agree with that. And personally, I would rather have it. I would rather have better events and worse banners compared to having no events and better banners, because it's legitimate. Like there's no point pulling for the banner if there's nothing to use it on. Legitimately, there's like, yeah, there's no point. But like at the same time, like Kingdom Hearts is one of Square Enix's titles, as like at the same time it is also considered one of Disney's titles. If anything, I personally would consider a little bit more of Square Enix's title, because Square Enix is the one who actually makes the game, and as far as I know, Disney simply just licenses their brand and their characters to Square Enix to let them use in the game. Okay. Because I don't know if you realize, but Disney doesn't really advertise Kingdom Hearts at all. It's all Square Enix. Square Enix is the only one who actually advertises Kingdom Hearts and whatnot. So I hope that adds a little bit perspective right there. Gonna peace on. Oh yeah, it was nice. It was nice to have you, Shai. I'm glad you're able to join in. Can't wait to. I hope you can possibly come in Sunday for my Kingdom Keys series stream. But yeah, night, man. Have a good one. Once I realized they were gonna fade back into that August attitude, then you don't do anything. Yeah, like legitimately, I said it in response to one of their tweets somewhat recently, within like the last couple weeks or something. I legitimately said in their tweet like please don't be a repeat of 2017, okay? Like please don't repeat. Like a lot of you guys might not have seen it. Because it was around the time when I was first starting out. But I made a GIF, my bad. I made a GIF near around the time when I first started making my channel. Basically summarizing the state of how the community felt for 2017. And I feel like Senna is trying to play nice when they feel like they have to try to cover it up, but they aren't. But they're still trying to fall back to the 2017 state. Let me show you this. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this GIF real quick, or GIF, whatever. know I have it somewhere. Just trying to find it. Oh, maybe it's incompleted. I don't know. I don't remember where I put it. I'm gonna continue to look about. Oh, let's see. I like collabs and then I don't. It's just like, yeah, no, honestly, like, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like collaborations with Union Cross. However, the way that Square Enix does collaborations, at least for global, doesn't always work out the way you would hope or like, I would say. It can be, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of disappointed with the FFRK collaboration. Because all they really did, it just gave us the normal same... And this is also a huge gripe I have with the global version of Union Cross 2. They keep reusing the same stuff over and over, and they just give it different skins. That's all they do. Like this second anniversary, for example, one of their, like, anniversary events was having a second anniversary raid week, okay? We get raid weeks every single month. There's nothing special about that. The only thing special they made about that was that the boss looks different. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think this just okay, no, okay. My screen just froze on me for a second. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I thought the raid boss for second anniversary was actually pretty cool. It looked dope. Having second anniversary just hanging in the background too, like to me that was really cool. It was definitely something different. But at least in terms of actual content and whatnot, like it was nothing different. It was still our normal raid week. We got Union armor, but like like we get special prizes for raid weeks anyways. We legitimately didn't really get anything that was truly special for second anniversary. Most of the stuff that came out, and this is actually going to be one of my next few videos, talking about like whether or not anniversary was actually a success or failure in terms of the player's eyes and whatnot. Just kidding. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Victorian. I don't remember what I don't remember what you said that you were just kidding about. I feel bad. Hold up. I have bad luck with pull battles. If I ever did it, I would never get anything. Pardon my French, but geez, I know you're fine, Brian. You guys are free to curse if you want. Just make sure you keep the cursing to keep it moderate, please. Once I saw like I really like keep it PG-13 basically. The chat. Once I saw the new speed reverse stained glass metal when Chion was one mercy pulled, it was so fast. And I'm going for Sora. Nice to see you, by the way, Creeper Gamer again. Oh, by the way, Creeper Gamer, I just let you know I did see your comment on like my last video too, talking about like asking to take a look at your video or something. Don't worry, I'll try and take a look at it when I can. I've just been so busy. I've just been so busy that like I haven't really gotten to do much, to be honest. Honestly, this stream is supposed to be kind of chill, but like, yeah, I'm still talking about stuff that kind of like gives me a bit of any, like, kind of stresses me out a little bit. But yeah, no, yeah, like when I get the time, I'll see if I can take a look at your video or not. Oh, going for Dark Null plus 30. Oh, does it really? 17 moon gems for Dark Null. I would assume it would be 17 gems for the other two the other two reverse metals then too. Okay. Minor importance. What do you mean? The Kingdom Hearts 3 Store EX and Fill Cups were great ideas. Don't you remember the public reception was great for syncing our PR? Wait, that's not what we're trying to do. We're syncing our PR. What do you mean by syncing? I don't know what you mean by that, minorly importance, about syncing our PR. But yeah, no, like legitimately, the Fill Cup was great. The Hades Cup was great. The only problem is we haven't seen any of those for a long time. I thought, I mean, obviously the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sword EX, when the announcement of Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer and whatnot, like that was a happy surprise and really cool. Granted, it was also super. I still remember that was super annoying, and a lot of players were pissed off by the fact that JP got that JP basically were able to get 4 copies of their of the medal all at once, compared to Global getting it over the course of 7 weeks. If I remember though, someone did say though, like it wasn't a VIP deal, it was like a banner for them, like they legitimately had to pull from a banner, and or it was like a 5-dotted SOAR or something like that, but they had to pull from a banner that only showed up at certain times of the day or something like that. I think that's how it was. In some cases, like they both had their pros and cons. They both had their pros and cons. I'll just leave it at that. I just realized we won't be able to use Vexen Plus and Lexius Plus. That's not true. You can still use Vexen Plus and Lexius Plus. Of course, you won't get the power defense buffs. Or the power defense buffs. But Vexen Plus is still by far the best turtle medal in the game. And because remember, Vexen Plus still provides that +1 general defense, as well as he still provides that -2 strength debuff. And remember, his ability does last over the course of 2 turns. So overall, you're still getting +2 general defense and -4 strength debuff, which is still really good. Granted, you will have to use other turtle medals to help to pick up the slack for the lack of power defense buffs, though. That's for sure. So like you'll realistically probably have to use like HT Zexion, or if you have HPO as well, when fighting against Lexius. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name. But yeah, when fighting against them, Moogle Glory might actually be really good against Lexius, because you can put Vexen Plus on slot 3, and you can put HT Zexion on slot 4. I can see that becoming a thing. And then you can also put Key Art Sky to copy HT Zexion in slot 5. I have a fly in my room. Oh yeah, if you want to tag me, by the way, guys, you gotta tag at Khux Nation. You don't want to tag my name, Brian. That's not gonna do anything. I'm also looking at my OBS chat, so it doesn't really do the same thing, unfortunately. I need to fix my chat somehow. I mean, if Vexen Plus can be a power attribute, who knows? Maybe Lexius is a that would be so strange. That'd be so strange if Lexius is a magic attribute. He's like known for his strength. It would be really weird if he's a magic attribute. Lexius is speed. Speed would probably be. I know you're being sarcastic, but honestly, I could probably see Lexius being probably lean more towards the speed if he's gonna be a different attribute instead of a power. Plot twist: it becomes an upright medal. That would definitely be a plot twist. Oh my god! I'm sorry. No. Fixed damage will be interesting. Night, Brian. Glad to have you on the stream. I'm glad you're over to join us. I hope you do win your attribute challenge. You shoot Creeper Gamer? Like, I honestly don't mind checking it out when I get time. Night, Miley Importance. Glad to have you. I wish you luck with the attribute challenge, by the way. Do you plan to collab with other YouTubers that could help boost you to 1,000? Oh, Night, by the way. Oh no, I'm gonna answer your question without you. No, I feel bad. My Diamond Dust awaits Lexius Quadcast. Well, alright. I'll answer Ray's question at the very least, even if he's not watching anymore. I would love to be able to collaborate in videos and whatnot, or maybe even streams. Oh, you're still here? You say good night, but you're still here. Okay. I would love to be able to collaborate with other YouTubers. The only thing is that I have specific kind of expectations and requirements as to like what I would expect for if I were to collaborate with other YouTubers. Okay, because as you guys, I would hope, are starting to kind of see, I'm trying to create something. I'm trying to create something specific within my videos and my community and whatnot, and I want to make sure that the people that I end up collaborating with can go along with that. Okay, like I don't want to collaborate with people who want to collaborate purely for the fact they just want to, you know, try and help get more subscribers and whatnot. Okay, as much as I want to get subscribers to get, you know, finally monetize my channel and get paid and whatnot, I'm not going to collaborate or do anything solely, you know, just for the sake of doing that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, like if I want, like if I'm going to do anything, I want to make sure I do it right. That's the thing, or at least what I consider what stays true to my beliefs and how I want this to be done. Okay, I'm not going to sacrifice anything to do that. And that's probably that's one of the biggest things. That's kind of one of the biggest things that makes it a little bit hard for me to collaborate with anybody right now, primarily because I feel like a good majority of the Union Cross YouTuber community player base, whatever, doesn't fit that description, which is kind of the problem, kind of the issue. What I've actually started doing lately is I've actually started looking into other smaller Union Cross channels, and what I'm actually planning to do is in the future, when I actually become big enough, I'll make a shout out to all current Union Cross YouTubers, no matter what size your channel is, or even aspiring Union Cross YouTubers. Okay, I'll give a shout out to everybody, and I'll be like, hey, if I like what you're doing with your channel, and I like what you're saying or what you're doing, I'll be willing to collaborate with you. Doesn't matter how big the size of your channel is. That's one of the things I'm planning to do, and that's simply that's simply because of the fact, kind of going like along with the saying, like I legitimately only want to work with people, or at least like publicly through my channel and whatnot, like my brand and my image. I only want to work with people who I feel like actually go along with what I want for the community and the channel and whatnot. Who I feel like can actually help benefit us in overall. Not just like, I don't want to collaborate with someone solely because of the fact that like they're doing it just for the views, just for the money. Okay, to me, that's not the reason you should, like, that shouldn't be the reason why you should be doing a lot of these things. So that's kind of one of the things that I want to make sure I do properly. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm like positioned like this, is because like sitting became a little tiring, so I'm kind of leaning a little bit. I'm kind of like laying down a little bit so I can kind of talk. Actually, I wonder if I can change this a little bit. Oh, okay. This actually looks a little bit better. What's up? Alright. Okay. I mean, you're tapping into an aspect that is very specific. If there is a collab, it would most likely be with Damo, since he does a similar gimmick. Yeah, that's kind of why I was saying that, like, out of all the other YouTubers, Damo is definitely my favorite, because he actually has a similar mindset as to what I have. I've actually seen other smaller channels who don't do what I do, but I can tell that their mindset is similar to what I have, or at least they're more open to expressing themselves. Okay. Which I'm also perfectly okay with. Like, to me, one of the biggest aspects that I feel like is the most important if I'm gonna want to collab with you is I feel like I need to feel like you're being genuine with your channel. Even if you are trying, like, even if you are just trying to, like, you know, be able to make money off YouTube and stuff, as long as I feel like you're being genuine, I'd probably be more likely be okay with the idea of working with you. Okay, like, I mean, even myself. Okay, I've told you guys, like, I want to monetize my channel. I'm not making that a secret or anything. So it's like if I see someone else do that, but like just blatantly be like, yeah, like I like playing the game. I think it's fun. I would also like make money off it too. Like, I might be okay with doing it because I know the fact they're okay with expressing their opinion. And that's also something I feel like a lot of Union Cross YouTubers just don't do. Just don't do. No one really gives their opinion. I personally feel like a lot of the Union Cross YouTubers are kind of scared to actually say anything against the game, which to me is like, you're actually harming. You're actually doing more harm than good by doing that. At least the way I see it, anyways. Yeah. Woo. Seems like most YouTubers seem to gloss over any issue. Yeah. It's kind of basically that's kind of what I just addressed. Yeah. Best Union Cross YouTubers have to offer a poll battle, but you're not in a call, so we can't even hear your reactions. Pretty common thing to say. It's weird. Yeah. No. That's kind of part of what I was saying. Like I refuse to do a poll battle unless I do it in a very specific way. That I have in mind. That like you literally just hit the nail on the head right there. Like at least for a major portion of it. Like the poll battles, no offense to Endofin, but I saw he did a poll battle with Rosie from KX Tracker that I work with for my website and stuff. I saw he did a poll battle with her, but the way he did it, I was like, bruh, I literally felt like I wasted 5 minutes of my life watching that video. And I don't mean any, like, I have nothing against Endofin, okay? Like, I'm saying specifically for that video. Like, I was just like, I just thought it was dumb, the way he did that. Smelly Octopus isn't terrible, but he seems to sympathize with Senna quite often. Yeah, I've noticed that too, and I that's also part of the thing. I feel like that's, like I'm okay if you want to sympathize with the game. Heck, I like to, like I said before in the past, I will compliment like Square Enix when they do something good. Okay, but it's and all, like I've also said before too, it's not good to only praise them either. Okay, like you're just doing the community and the game more harm than good if that's all you do. Like it's part of a balance. You have to have both the, like, you need to, like, you need to point out the good, but you also need to point out the bad. Okay, you can't do just one or the other. I try to do what I can to point out the good as often as possible. The only problem is, like, they're at least with the state of how things are right now, there just tends to be more bad than there is good, and a large majority of that just simply comes from the customer service that Square Enix gives us, and the way they're treating their player base. It's legitimately just largely from that, which is unfortunate. Damo is great. He isn't a whale. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too. He gives tips on saving jewels, and he's a free player. Yeah, no, seriously. I told him last time that, like, the next time he makes a jewel saving video, I'm planning to give him I'm planning to, like, retweet it or something, to, like, post it on Twitter and stuff, like basically shout it out for him, because he doesn't use Twitter as far as I'm from what I remember him telling me or something. So yeah, no, I like Damien. Damien's cool. Oh, did he really? That's nice of him. I'm happy to hear that. I'm actually kind of concerned because, like, Damien hasn't, like, responded to me in a while. So I'm kind of, like, I even asked him if he was okay and stuff, but he hasn't responded. So, like, I don't want to keep asking because, like, I don't want to feel like I don't want him to feel like I'm pressuring him. But I hope everything's all right. I might message him after, like, another week or two, just to make sure, like, just make sure I'm not being too pressuring or anything like that. But yeah, no, I want to make sure he's okay. I like Damien. He's a cool guy. Okay, my friends got online today since he wasn't online for a few days, and he got Aqua in his free pool. Rox is within 3 pools, and the 385 days Riku from the Aqua pool. I tried full pools for Sora, and I got garbage. I'm sorry to hear that. Creeper Gamer, like, don't worry though, that happens to the best of us. Like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. How about Lost? I think, honestly, I feel like Lost is a pretty cool guy. I honestly, like, I enjoy talking to Lost. I feel like, well, like, I've talked to Lost a few times. I've been in his stream a few times. I actually talked to him Chio Bell's stream from like a day or two ago as well. Like Lost seems to be a pretty decent guy. Okay, he doesn't exactly provide the type of content that that I would like to see or whatnot, but like he seems like a pretty chill dude. I was kind of considering possibly being open to doing a collaboration if he was ever up for it. Lost Prediction seems pretty cool though. Smelly Octo has nice free-to-play guides. Yeah, no. I'm not saying Smelly Octopus is a bad person or anything, or that he doesn't provide good content. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to Smelly Octopus, it's just more the fact that, like, I just don't completely agree with the type of image that he tends to give off at times. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. No, like, I'm pretty sure Smelly Octopus is a great guy. I've never met the guy, I've never talked to him or whatnot. I have no grudges against. I have nothing against him. Okay, like I said, he has great videos. He has great free-to-play videos. Like personally, like he's the only person I actually go to for high score challenges. I'm only decent at high score challenges. Probably the only thing I would say that Smelly Octopus has over me in terms of like meta and whatnot is he likes his high score challenges. Like if I were ever to give advice as to like, or give references on like to high score challenge, I would definitely say like go check out Smelly Octopus for his high score challenges. Like that seems to be more of his thing, to be honest. Yeah. He has also commented on how he loses views and subscribers when he speaks his actual mind. I mean, yeah, I mean that's just gonna happen. I mean, Meta Josh, what do you expect? He's kind of built a reputation at this point of I mean, he's kind of dug himself into a grave when it ends up being that. Because of the fact he's been so like he's always been praising and positive towards Square Enix for so long. If he ends up trying to say anything opposite of that or against that at this point in time, when he's especially since the fact he's currently like the top dog among the Union Cross YouTubers, it's only natural that he's gonna lose views and subscribers because of that. That's just gonna happen, and it's kind of unfortunate to see that happen. To be honest, I kind of feel for him sometimes because I can tell at times that it feels like he's kind of forcing his positivity a little bit, and like sometimes some part of me just sometimes just wants to go like message him and like ask him if he's all right, but like. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. One thing I do think that does happen is if for some reason another Union Cross YouTuber were to be among the same type of level as Smelly Octopus. So like for example, let's say if my channel, for example, were to become along the same level as Smelly Octopus, like I would be among the people that people would look up to as the top Union Cross YouTubers along Smelly Octopus. I feel like at that point it might be a little bit easier for Smelly Octopus to be more open with his opinions and ideas because of the fact that like someone like me who's already open of it, and that's like a large part of my channel, would already be so widespread within the community. I feel like once that happens, it will definitely become a little bit easier for Smelly Octopus to actually be a little bit more open with his opinions and stuff. I genuinely think that that can happen and that can help him out and help him feel a bit better too. Lost Predictions is a nice streamer, but in all honesty, I feel it is a fault that he's trying to chase the bad he's trying to chase the fad rather than venture to a niche aspect of the community. I can see that. I feel like Lost Predictions is just kind of like doing his own thing type of thing. I can't really speak for the guy because like I haven't talked to him about it or whatever, so I don't want to say anything. I can't speak for the guy. You want to mitigate the unnecessary hatred, but not get stepped on by an entire company because they see you have a good ethos and feel like their treatment is justified because you said so. Smelly does have good intentions, absolutely, but it's a dangerous game when it comes to defending mistreatment and lack of communication, which he does criticize from time to time. No, I completely agree with that. Like, and that's kind of going along with what I just said too. Like, it's largely because of the fact he is amongst, like, he's legitimately considered like the top dog. That, like, and because of how he's already built his reputation, he's kind of put himself into a corner, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, and that's also something that I'm trying to point out, and I'm trying to help with my channel. I mean, like, just my last video, like, regarding the whole Twitter rating or whatnot. Like I want to promote having different ideas and pointing out the good and bad, but at the same time, it needs to be done in a way that's still polite and respectful. Okay, yeah, like I'm legitimately trying to, legitimately, I know obviously I'm trying to help out the players, but at the same time, I'm also low-key trying to help out the other Union Cross YouTubers too. Okay, because it's like, especially for people like Smelly Octopus, because, like, it's honestly, especially from another. Oh no, it got cut off. I don't know who that is. Oh, Stephen Harris. Thank you for joining. Thank you for, I think that was a subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Stephen Harris. Glad to have you. Welcome to the nation. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, no, I'm also, like, part of the whole process of doing this, is, like, I'm trying to help low-key help out the other Union Cross YouTubers too, by being able to be more open about our minds, our opinions, and like, express our opinions and whatnot, but do it in a way that's still respectful and polite, and can still project a positive, or not, but a healthy community. Okay, I feel like once that starts to happen, it will also start helping Square Enix being more open to the idea about that type of stuff too. Okay, because realistically, Square Enix just wants to help. Square Enix just wants to promote a good. I mean, as a company, as any company would, they want to promote a positive environment. Okay, they don't want a negative one, and that's completely. I mean, like, the same thing applies to YouTubers and whatnot and stuff. I want to be viewed positively as well, just like anybody else. I mean, because YouTube itself is practically a business if you take it seriously. And, like, you want good what's it called? You want good energy from the fans and whatnot. But at the same time, one thing that I also want to do is, like, because of the fact that I'm so open about it, I'm not afraid of the fact that I'm completely aware ever since I first started my channel that I'm gonna have people who disagree with me or not like what I do. That's only natural. Okay. Heck, I wouldn't doubt it if people don't like Smelly Octopus either. Okay. That's also completely natural. That's normal. No matter what you do, no matter how good your content is, there's always going to be people who don't like you, don't like what you do, don't like what you have to say, don't agree with your opinion. It's always going to happen. Okay? So, like, I would much rather be open with how I feel about things, while at the same time, of course, making sure it's still within a reasonable, reign. I'm still polite and respectful, and I try to help make sure I take responsibility for making sure that the community follows the same guidelines. Okay, so it's like I would much rather, like, do that and feel good about myself and still, like, build a good, successful community and channel, rather than constrain myself to, like, one particular side. Where's my moon gems? I don't know, Psycho. I'm wondering the same thing. I mean, you aren't trying to just troll, but create a better game environment. A bunch of people on Reddit see the Twitter Moon Gem raid as pointless trolling. I don't doubt it. I mean, like, that's to be expected. I mean, to be honest, it's my screen froze for some reason. Oh, there we go. I mean, to be honest, like, to be fair, a lot of people who view that probably see that primarily because of the fact that I'm not a big enough channel yet. Because think about this: if I was along the same size as Smelly Octopus, and we were still doing these Twitter raids, people might not see it as just pointless trolling anymore. Because like a lot of people might see it as pointless trolling solely because of the fact that they aren't aware of the context behind the meme and stuff. Okay, and that's the thing. Okay, and that's kind of like what I pointed out in my last video, that as like this channel becomes bigger and whatnot, and we start doing Twitter raids more often, the impact that it has throughout the entire community, as well as it could have on the company, to try and make sure that like we as the player base get what we ask for, will definitely start resonating as time goes on. Would be awesome if monthly raid weeks rewards had moon gems included in the future. That would be pretty nice motivation for me in my dark gnaw. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Honestly, if we start seeing moon gems in this month's raid week, that would be pretty cool. It would be kind of hard to judge as to whether or not that was because of our Twitter raid, to be honest, or if that was already planned. But that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't lie, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, you can't black out. I mean, not black out. You can't please everyone. I completely agree. Ro Heron. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Glad to have you. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Sometimes the screen is like pausing or blacking out for some reason. Yeah, it's just one of those things. What time is it? I don't know what time. And why is my screen all funky? There we go. That's better. Actually, why isn't my subscriber bar up either? There we go. Fix things on my end. Oh, who is that? Jay Choi. Oh, I didn't realize. I don't think. Maybe that was the last person who subscribed. Ugh. Hello, Aiden. Wait, weren't you here earlier? Oh wait, or did you say? Did you say goodnight or something? I don't know. You can please some of the people all the time. You can please all of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. Yeah, no, exactly that, Psycho. You're completely correct. Like that's legitimately like a large foundation behind like what I'm trying to say. It's impossible to please everybody. What was I? I'm pretty sure you were. I definitely recognize. I don't know. You're making me question myself now. I want to say you were there. I'm pretty sure I said hi to you before earlier. Whoo! What time is it? 12:50. All right, I might do a little bit of a proud mode, and then go to bed. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, and this is a good stream. Thank you for joining, Ray. Glad to have you with us. Glad to see you again. Hope to see you possibly Sunday during my Kingdom Key series stream. Wish you night though. Good luck on your attribute challenge. And what's up again, Red Ranger? Good to see you again, even though you were here earlier. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna... Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go wash my face a little quick. Kind of wake me up just a little bit more alert, so I can do. I'm gonna do a little bit of a proud mode before I end the stream. But I'm also gonna drink a little bit of water. Wait, I was here earlier. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you were here earlier. Someone hacked you? Alright. Oh, that felt good. Oh. Actually, I completely... Hey. Can you still hear the music? Can I do that? Yeah, you can. Cool. Wake me up inside! Wake me up inside! What's up? I need chocolate, milk, and grilled cheese. It's an interesting combination. Save me! Oh! I'm like, I feel like I just heard something recently about this. It was Pro ZD's goofy version of the song of Evanescence. Oh my god, I can't. That's all I can hear in my head right now. Wake me up inside. Where? Save me! That was hilarious. Actually, do you guys mind if I play that video? Because like that is absolutely hilarious. I am late. Am I late? No, you're not late. Some random person. You're fine. Granted, I am gonna be ending the stream sometime soon. I'm gonna. How long have I been doing this? About 2 hours. So yeah, I might spend like anywhere from like maybe another hour or so at most before ending the stream. But no, you're not exactly late. Alright. Got any tips for monthly gem quests number 5 since I don't have either Shion or Kairi or any medals that cure my status ailments or don't lower the target's countdown. And those archer keep kicking me and kicking my butt. I'm not too sure right now, Keeper Gamer. That's actually one of the things I meant to do, but I kind of forgot about the gem quest. I beat him so easily that I completely forgot to make a guide about it. But I'll write that down. That I should try making a guide for it. Oh, excuse me. What are your thoughts about if they make us spend our jewels to get the actual Organization 13 medal again? I mean, I'm pretty sure that that's already going to be how they do it. Like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the format for the entire, or for every single Organization 13 event. I have no doubt that that's going to be how they're going to do it. From this point onwards for like the next year, basically. Yeah, like I would say pretty much what I have to say is like try to have 15k at the very least saved up every month, so that way you can pull for the Organization 13 medal if needed. Because I have no doubt they're going to have a banner for it every single time. Whether or not it's going to be following price deal though is up for debate and questionable. We won't know until we've had a few of them and we can be like, yeah, they're going to be following price every single time or something like that. But yeah, no, I'm pretty confident we're going to have a banner every single time for Organization 13. Saving jewels then. Okay. I've been hearing news about the attribute challenge via Twitter. I heard it'll be difficult if you don't have the right attributes, so we can infer potential type restrictions? Question mark. Rip my dark no. I mean, okay, let's do this, okay? It's already 1 o'clock for me. Reset or tomorrow doesn't happen for another 2 hours. We're already coming to the point where I might end up actually still be streaming by that time. So we'll see. I might actually do the attribute challenge live on stream. Rip free to play saving jewels then if they have to spend 15 or yeah every month. That's the thing though. Just because they're gonna have an Organization 13 medal every single month does not mean that the Organization 13 medal is gonna be good every single month. That's the biggest thing. Okay, like just like with the previous Organization 13 events from like last year, some of them were great. Some of them were like really not needed at all. Some were just kind of like decent. I'm expecting more or less along the same lines for this next year's Organization 13 events. You know how I feel, Red Ranger. At 3 a.m. squad fam. All right. Let me do this. Oh, can I just? Hey, there we go. Do that. Wake me up inside. just spend the stream watching ProZD. Oh my god! You know what's definitely one of my favorite ProZD? Oh my god, this Priorities in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely one of my favorite. Like, I died watching that. But his take on the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer was absolute gold too. I don't know if you've seen this guy. Like, hold up. This guy has the best stuff for like parodies for like Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you too. SG are more useful to Organization 13 than you think. Like I said before, it completely depends on what the medals do. Like, for example, like I mean, we had Vexen Plus. Vexen Plus is completely different from what the stained glass medals do. So it's like, it legitimately just depends on what they do. For all we know, we might get more turtle medals for the Organization 13 event, medals, just, you know, different attributes or something. It's completely possible. We have no idea. I'm not even watching it, but I'm dying because, like, this is great. Oh my god.
Have you ever heard of the Keyblade War? Yeah.
Hold on.
ever heard of the Keyblade War? Yes, I have. I'm a Keyblade Master. Do you think the light will beat the darkness?
Yeah, rip my.
No, I think the darkness will beat the light.
Jesus Christ.
Howdy!
Oh, yeah!
Hello, Sora. I need half of your heart. Kingdom Hearts.
Venmo! It's you! Who the fuck is Venmo?
Monsters Inc.
Motherfucking Mike Wazowski!
To me, for that video, like,
Have you ever
it's this part right here.
Keyblade
They're making fun of him
Yes,
playing
I
chess.
have. I'm a Keyblade Master.
Master.
Do you think the light will beat the darkness? No, I think the darkness will beat the light.
Jesus Christ.
Howdy!
Oh, yeah!
Hello, Sora.
It's like, I just love it because it's so true. It's a pretty accurate representation. It's really hard for me to beat the damage contest when I don't even have good tier 3 medals. Yeah, like honestly, one of the problems is that like a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if this is your situation, but a lot of people like just naively think that, like, you know, because tier 4 and below medals aren't good anymore, they throw them out. And I'm just like, bruh, you got to keep them around because there's gonna be events like this, for example. So it's like, it's one of those things. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is great. Like, this is great. I think it's called Goodbye Goofy or something. That's probably this. like this one. I remember when this one came out. It went wild fast.
Goofy!
Sora, listen to me.
Goofy! Don't talk! We'll get you help!
Sora, make sure you defeat Xemnos and the Darkless and the No Ones.
Goofy,
One day, we will know what the Kingdom Hearts is.
it's like a door or something? I don't know, but Goofy, please, stay with us!
It's no use, Sora. His heart is going through the door of darkness. Soon he will be a Darkless, and his brain will be a No One. But I don't know. Remember this, Sora. 358 over 2 days. Goodbye, Sora.
Goofy, what does that mean, Goofy?
I really want to know who animated
350.
this.
What does that mean? The does that mean?
Freaking Riku in the
No
background.
one knows, Sora. No one.
Like, these facial expressions, like, what are they? I swear, whoever animated this, like, oh, Narmak, like, props to you, man, like. Like, that is just so accurate. I was so confused when I first saw it. And then I saw this crap. Like, what is what? That freaking meme. Oh my god. I thought that was great though. I was my friend showed that to me, and I was just like, no, stop. And then this right here, like, what? He's using the power propane to like power, like, I was like, stop. All right, I'm gonna do some proud mode, like I said. All right. Yeah, no problem, Creeper Gamer. I'm glad you're able to stick around for the stream. I hope you get a good night's sleep. Good luck on the attribute challenge too, by the way. When KH becomes too anime, King of the Hill is my favorite KH world. Bruh, that whole meme going around that people want, like, because the fact that technically King of the Hill is like property of Disney now, people wanting that in Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, stop, just stop, okay, stop. Oh my god. Oh, this is the wrong screen. There we go. There we go. All right, Proud. Oh, I didn't finish that one. What? Like literally, I've been slacking on completing the objectives for my Proud mode for the longest time. Yeah, like to me, they're more of a hassle at this point than anything else. But I know I got it. Like I know I got it. Well, I don't. I gotta complete certain objectives. Like the first and third objective for like every single quest, I definitely need to complete those. Like this one, like I need to get the gem. I need to get the gem for that. But like for quests like this, where I'm only getting avatar coins, to me it's like completely pointless for me to do that, because like look at the avatar boards I have available. Let me turn on the filter. In progress. Oh hey, I have no avatar boards I can spend avatar coins on. So it's just like avatar coins are literally pointless for me. I still find it a little weird that they didn't create any more avatar boards for leveling up. And they're only giving 5,000 jewels. It's I don't know. Because quite literally, the only reason people are leveling up at this point is just to get the 5,000 jewels every 50 levels. But like, it takes a long time to level up 50 levels. I don't know. Like, it just doesn't feel as fun when they made it like that. Each second grilled cheese. This grind for 12,000 jewels is killing me. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. Like I honestly, I'm kind of I'm a little envious of everyone who still have a lot of what's it called, story mode and proud mode quests to do so they can farm jewels. Because like I would love to be able to do that right now myself, but I can't. I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting for content. Watch Senna drop Kairi Kai and Shion Kai and have them do everything the current stained glass medals do, but give upright defense down and reverse defense down while costing 0 gauges. Like, yeah, no. If they did that, like, I'm most likely, unless I start getting like unless I can start monetizing my channel and whatnot, or some of you guys like choose to sponsor the channel or donate and whatnot. I'm probably not gonna be able to go for something like that at all. At least not with my own money, because like I don't really have any money. I can barely afford VIP sometimes. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, but at the very least, like at the same time, I want to be that bad, because like, yeah, it wouldn't be that bad, because like even if a medal comes out like that, if you already have this current stained glass medals, and you do already have medals that provide the debuffs, the reverse debuffs, like it honestly wouldn't make too much of a difference whether or not you have that Kairi stained glass medal or not. Luxbus 2-1. When? I don't know. It's sloppy. See, that's how you break a game. I would destroy my phone on a rage. Yeah, no. Alright. I was supposed to be doing this like hours ago, but I never actually did it. I'll get my chips too. I have a premonition they will do this when increasing the buff cap. If they increase the buff cap. When the 5k jewels for avatar boards Didn't even cost 100 avatar coins. I was like, so this is the game we're playing. Waiting for things to use my coins on. Then nothing. Yeah, no, seriously. Alright. Let's start knocking these out. Only upright? What the heck? It's so bizarre. Alright, so I want to use 5 special attacks. So what I want to do for this is I'm going to limit it to all single target medals. Single target. I'll take... Actually, are you single target? Oh, you are single target. Ooh. And... Oh, I need upright though. I think you're a single target. Or you're random. I'm gonna guess you're fine. Whatever, I'll keep you there. And we'll put you... my concern for this is like I don't really care about the order. I just need 5 single target medals. That's it. Because I'll just defeat the boss with my Nova. Realistically, oh actually. What you think 7-star medals will change? I honestly have no idea, because they can literally go multiple different ways on how to make 7 stars better. To be honest, obviously they're gonna have better stats, so like bigger strength and defense stats. One thing they can also do is I've heard people suggest that they might give the medals extra trait slots that they can unlock. That's a potential one. The biggest thing that they could easily do too is give every single medal in the game a buff of their current ability. So like that's probably not a good medal. Oh, excuse me. So like for example, let's take Kiart Sky, a copy medal. Okay. It's a copy medal, right? But what if let's say they decide to do this. That this right now is a 6-star version. They could easily do something like when this turns 7-star, because I believe you actually have to earn the materials to turn it into 7-star as well. Like they're different materials, I believe. I don't remember where you're supposed to get them. I've heard some people say you get them from PvP, but I don't know if that's actually true. But like, let's say like when this becomes 7-star. You get like this medal alone gets an extra 30% guilt that stacks with any other guilt buff, such as like with the stained glass medals and stuff like that. Like they could do something crazy like that if they really wanted to, which would make even old medals, even like tier 1 and 2 medals, like just straight up better and more viable to use because of the fact they do more when they become 7-star. Imagine too if they even made the tier 1 medals absolutely ridiculous when they become 7-star. Imagine when that happens. Like they could pull something completely funky like that too. Like like some random medal that only buffs power strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. Something simple like that. They'd be like, oh, when this becomes 7-star, it's going to require like 100 material or whatever. But when it becomes 7-star, it fully buffs your power strength by 7 tiers. They could do something completely like left field like that if they really wanted to. Like, so there's literally just so many different directions they could do this, to be honest. So what's gonna happen when PvP is released? I'm not quite sure what you're asking for. There, some random person. It's true from PvP is where you get material for some stars. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I don't like to like actually like say that's true though, unless like I've actually seen the notice myself or like I can confirm that myself. But yeah, no, that's pretty much what I've been hearing. All right, this is gonna be the setup I'm gonna use for this challenge or quest, whatever. Oh, music. The music sounds so strange because BlueStack is slightly laggy. I think single target's probably not what I want here. I was assuming for this quest that I would have crowds of enemies, like, you know, I'd fight 2-3 people at the same time. So I might actually have to use different metals for this quest. I used 2 already. Let's do this. No, that's not what I meant. I was trying to swipe. Oh, that's 3. Okay, yeah, this is more along what I was expecting. So yeah, now I can just go ham with it. And now this is the 5th one. And now I don't even care about like using other battles. Like Nova's so good in Proud mode. Like there'll be a lot of times where like my setup clearly won't beat all the enemies to complete all the objectives, but like I can just like for the ones that say like, oh, equip 2 or less medals to complete the objective. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll equip 2 medals, run straight to the boss, and just kill it with my Nova. Like that. Like I can do stuff like that. Tier 1 VV7 star. Oh jeez. Buff PSM strength and strength by Jesus Christ. Waiting for them to add new traits to the list, like probably something along the lines of PSM buff +1 or ignoring any cap. We already have that. We have that in the form of a pet skill. Yeah, we already like. Let me show you. When you get your pet level to level 9, your pet already does that for you. Like whenever you do like PSM buffs and stuff, he automatically gives you +1 buff for you. He raises the cap for PSM buffs to 8 actually. So yeah. I got an idea for new medals. What? Why didn't I complete that? Or is this a different one? I think this is a different one. Come on. Okay, yeah, this is a different. Only single target special attacks allowed. I mean, that's fine. That's what I was gonna do anyways. I'll probably change this one. Oh my god, Sam, like like the amount of brokenness that would be. Okay, so just single target. That's fine. Da, da, na, na. Cool beans. What union party am I in? I'm in Volps, or Volpes, however you want to pronounce it. I'm in my own party. My party's literally called Khux Nation. Yeah, like legitimately. Oh, you can't see that. Oh no. Yeah, right here. Khux Nation. Even my message is literally just be like, hey, yeah, I'm definitely Khux Nation. Yeah. like legitimately, I have my own form of advertising within the game itself. It's there we go. It's pretty nice. This is the okay sign, right? Yeah. We need a 7 Guardians of Light event every 7th month. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. No, what they gotta do is they gotta put it on the 7th month on the 7th day. On the 7th day of the week. Like, and it has to be on Saturday. Like that would be legit. That would be something. That would be something. Doing quests on BlueStacks is so slow. And this is why the community doesn't make medals for Union Cross. We make it a content to one-up each other on who can break the game more. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and like at 7 o'clock too for the 7 Guardians of Light, that would just low 7, 7, 7 everything. Oh wait, I gotta get 5 special attacks. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's cool. That was 2. I need 3 more. And you fight all 7. You know what would be cool is you fight all 7. You mean all 7 at once, or just all 7 in general? Because all 7 at once, like that would be something if you could fight all 7 at once. That would also be really strange because this. Oh well, yeah, 7 Guardians of Light. Okay, yeah. That would definitely be very strange. Ugh. Use 8 or more special attacks. Ugh. Think we'll get Judy and Nick as a high score or challenge or banner, or not get it at all. Honestly, I feel like we're probably not going to see it anytime soon, to be honest. Primarily because of the fact that the Judy and Nick B medal came out in JP alongside their Union Cross event to let you refarm the Judy and Nick medals. But we already had our Union Cross event that let us refarm our Judy and Nick medals. So it's like, and we didn't see the Judy and Nick B pop up along that time. So I honestly don't expect Judy and Nick B to pop up anytime soon. Not saying that it won't, okay, because it's completely possible that it might. I just don't think it's as likely, to be honest. I wish we could get an Oogie Boogie avatar board. Makes sense. Oogie avatar board. Oh, you mean like accessories and whatnot? You mean like to get his full suit and whatnot? That would be interesting. Special attacks requiring 3 more gauges. Dang it. I'll do this one. Ah, I don't think I'm gonna last throughout the night, guys. I'm probably going to do one more 2 quests, honestly, at this point. I'm getting really tired. Oh wait. 8 or more special attacks. So sure on that. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just grabbing random medals, to be honest. Wish we got the shock lock and no, seriously, I really wish we got the shock lock and barrel medal as well. Like, I don't understand why, you know. Something about Nightmare Before Christmas they don't want to give us medals for. I don't know why. And I definitely do not believe it has anything to do with licensing whatsoever. I believe it definitely has to be something else that we're just not aware of. Like that's going on in the back end of Square Enix and whatnot. The full Oogie Boogie suit. I feel like that would look. I don't know. That would feel so strange for me to like just watch other people in Union Cross just walking around in a Oogie Boogie suit and whatnot. It's 3. That's 4. Now we need 4 more. Five. 6. Seven. 8. Nightmare Before Christmas equals Tarzan. What do you mean? With worm anime? Ew. You know what I really wish they would start giving more of for like Union Cross and whatnot? I wish they would give more like more expressionable like emotes for Union Cross. I feel like the emotes for Union Cross are kind of lifeless. It'd be like, yay! But like, it'd be a lot cooler if I could see my character actually like jumping, like a small jumping up and down type thing. Like, it'd be nice if there was maybe a little bit more expression with the emotes. The outfit I want has to be Ventus or Vanitas. Ooh, Vanitas would actually be really cool, to be honest. I would not, like, I'm not gonna lie. A Vanitas outfit would definitely be really cool. But they already have a Ventus outfit, though. It comes out every once in a while. Okay, cool. They have to do motions, not if post victory. Yeah, no, seriously, like there needs to be more actual motions in the emotes for Union Cross, because it feels, honestly, Union Cross, there's so much potential to making Union Cross like so much more enjoyable to do, as well as making it like an actual highlight of the game. I mean, heck, the game itself is called Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and the actual game mode called Union Cross, which is in the name of the game title, is kind of lifeless. Like, I expected way more from the Union Cross mode than we actually got, which kind of sucks, because like Union Cross honestly isn't that bad, but with the way it is right now, it can definitely be better. It can definitely be better. One thing I suggested to Glacy recently was actually implementing a quality of life change to how you can play with your friends for Union Cross, which is like, I requested her that she can request to devs that like you can actually, because you guys know how for PvP you can actually challenge anybody that you want in the game. Like even like 9,000 placed person can challenge the first place person if they really wanted to. You can challenge literally anybody in the game. I requested guys to like along with the PvP thing because like you know it's doing that. It would be nice if they could do something like that for Union Cross, where I can play with my friends, specific friends who are not in my party, and at least they're within my union. Besides just being in my party, because like just playing with people in my party is kind of restricting. Especially like I mean, because for example, like I would love to be able to do Union Cross with you guys, but like I can't. I can't because you're not in my party, and so it's like it's stuff like that. It's like, well, that kind of sucks, and especially like it's even worse for higher players on like me on our end, because the fact that like, well, like I want to play with my brother, for example, who plays Union, like I want to play Union Cross with him. But because he's kind of a beginner player, I can't justify having him in my party. But at the same time, I still want to play with him because he's my brother. It's like, I can't do that. So to me, like, the way Union Cross in-game is already, like, handled mechanic-wise, it kind of contradicts what you would expect from the mode. So I kind of was like, I suggested that to Glacy, if she could ask that to the devs for us. I want black hair. My favorite is the crippling disappointment emote when you just drop to your knees. Yeah, that's one I've noticed too. That's probably the most like expression I've seen of like all of the emotes. That's probably one of the few that actually has something. Cage brought Tarzan, but then it suddenly disappeared, similar to how Union Cross treats Halloween Town medals. We've missed out on quite a few of them. Interesting. I didn't know about Tarzan. It was fun for the first month, but it got boring really quickly. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of the problem. Like Union Cross, which I would figure would be like the main highlight of the game, has like it's actually restricting itself from being better than it could be, from simple stuff because of that. Like you can't actually legitimately play with your friends, which is kind of what the mode is encouraging you to do, is, you know, to play with your friends, but it doesn't let you play with your friends. It's very strange. It's very strange. Like I never understood it. Reverse medals. Okay. You're gonna kick my ass in PvP, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, like you guys already know. Once PvP comes out, I'm having a stream. I'm having a PvP stream. One thing I'm actually thinking about doing too is making a video calling out all of the other Union Cross YouTubers, like, bruh, I challenge all of you to a PvP battle, okay? If we need to, we will have our own private streams having all of us battle on stream, or something like that. I think that would be amazing, to be honest. I think that would be so cool, so much fun. I would absolutely love that, to be honest. There is one in Remember that they gave to GP as an anniversary into Union Cross by does a dance and a backflip. What? What? That's amazing. I want an emo like that. What the heck? Like, this is what I mean. Like, they gave all the cool stuff to JP, but like all the stuff we would figure we would also get, we don't get. It doesn't make sense. Good evening, JV. It's actually late at night for me, but good evening. I still remember when I tried to... You'll be my first opponent, Red Ranger. Yeah, sure, no problem. Let's go, bro. Let's go. We'll do it on stream too. When it happens, I'll fight all of you. I don't mind. I expected to be able to play with people from all our unions since, you know, Union Cross. Yeah, no, seriously, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like, it doesn't, like, the way mechanic-wise that Union Cross is put together just doesn't make sense compared to what you would expect from hearing about Union Cross. What was... Oh, reverse medals. Actually, what was the other requirement too? I don't remember. YouTube, Union Cross, PvP. No, that's legitimately what I thought about doing. Obviously the only problem with that is the fact that we need to actually get all of the like, or at least the majority of the Union Cross people actually together too. That's the only problem with that. That's gonna be kind of hard to do, especially because of the fact that like especially I know for a fact, like as a YouTuber, sometimes being a YouTuber you can develop a bit of an ego, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I have a bit of an ego too, and I have to like purposely like consciously rein myself in a little bit because I'm like, okay, I need to calm down with stuff. So it's like it happens, and that's completely normal. It happens to everybody. But I know it tends to affect people more compared to others too, and I can definitely sense that sometimes. So that would also be a factor as to like making it a little bit difficult and trying to get enough Union Cross YouTubers together for something like that to actually happen. I really hate that expression that they keep saying PvP is coming in May. B, and you spelled maybe wrong, by the way. It's with an E, not a Y. It just sounds so cheesy. One or fewer special texts. That's what it is. Okay. Only reverse medals. Oh! Oh! Bruh, I don't even need reverse medals then. Actually, this is what I'll do just in case. Yeah, Brian, you gotta calm down. Every tweet is I get the medals on my website. What? Oh, you mean like me posting my medal analysis updates? No, I mean like I don't know what to tell you. I have to post about them. Like in order to make sure people realize I've updated it, I need to post about it. Oof. E-goat. Is that supposed to be like a reference or something? The e-goat thing? I think I fulfilled the condition already. Yeah, I want a few special texts. Oh, alright. I think I'm only gonna do one more quest and I'm gonna call it a night, guys. It's already like 1:40 in the morning for me. I'll probably have I'm planning to kind of have these stained glass number 3 or not stained glass number 5 and 6 meta analysis articles hopefully up by tomorrow too, by the way. I'm not planning to have a video out tomorrow, but I mean it's possible. Thanks, Marcy Poo. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Okay, I hope you take care, and I'll be looking forward to your upcoming events. Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate it. I hope you feel better. Take care, and good luck on your attribute challenge too, by the way. Oh, I was gonna stay till reset. Not, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm feeling tired. They feel all enemies in one turn. One or fewer medals. Upright medals only. Oh, that's gonna be easy. Easy. Watch this. Wait. It says one or fewer medals. Can I use that? I forgot what the other condition was. Thanks, Miley Importance. I appreciate you having the stream too. Like everyone who stayed to the very end, I'm glad you were able to stick around. I know it got late for a lot of people, so they had to leave. Oh, upright medals. That's what it was. I was like, I knew I'm forgetting something. Oh, the music sounds so slow. It sounds a little weird. You'll be lonely? Don't leave you lurking in my chat. I'm sorry, Red Ranger. Sorry, man. I need to go to bed. Honestly, the past week or two, or I don't even know how long it's been at this point, to be honest. Like, I've literally just been pumping out video after video after video and whatnot. That like it's I feel like I deserve a day off, to be honest. Brian, if you donate 1K, will I stay up till reset? Hell yeah, I'll stay up till reset. You kidding me? That's like an entire month's of worth of expenses for me. Like. Well, too bad I don't have 1K. I mean, I figured as much. If you minimize, you can make it last a good 2-3 what? I need ad revenue too. I'm slowly getting to the point where like I really need to start like making money if I want to continue doing YouTube. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard for me, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, 2-3 months. If you minimize, you can make it last a good 2. Wait, what are you talking about then? Minorly importance. If I minimize what, I can make it last a good 2-3 months. But people once said to me, I don't post often like I used to. Yeah. Posting daily definitely helps. That's kind of what I've been doing the last week or so. I'm still only focused for my Riku EX pull and discovered 26 skill perk. Interesting. I would just... Maybe if you don't post as often as you do, you can still post every once in a while. It doesn't have to be every day like I'm doing right now. It can still be like 2-3 days a week or something. Okay, I'll get this guy. I mean, it just depends, minorly importance. There's a few things when it comes to ad revenue that kind of determines how much money you can actually make. The first, like, cause right now, I mean, obviously you need good ads on your videos. But part of what affects how, like, the type of ads that you get on your videos is there's kind of like a back end rating that YouTube's algorithm actually are like kind of associates your channel with. So like, for example, PewDiePie could be considered rated M, whereas like Union Cross YouTubers like myself or Endofin or DHE, Smelly Octopus, Lost Prediction, stuff like that, we could be considered rated PG for all we know, or maybe PG-13 at most. I don't know. So like our type of channels will probably more likely get ads a lot more often compared to other channels like PewDiePie, just because of those like back-end ratings and stuff like that. So it kind of depends. Yeah. If you cut some corners in living expenses, then one can last a good while. Yeah, I guess it could. It literally just depends. I mean, right now the most of my expenses comes from just rent. I mean, like the most expenses I can cut is literally just food, and that's it. Maybe a little bit spending in Union Cross too, but yeah. I mean, but like because of the fact I'm trying to make this my job, I kind of do need to spend a little bit to make sure I can actually give the most accurate advice as possible. All right, I'll see you later in Discord too, Red Ranger. Yeah, no, I'm stopping the stream now. So even if you got, even if you post a link now, I wouldn't do you any good. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna start going to bed. I wish all of you guys the best of luck in the attribute challenge. Thank you for staying for the stream. I know I kind of got a little bit boring somewhat towards the middle endish or whatever, but yeah. this was kind of casual. It was kind of fun, but yeah. Noodles all day. Nah, I can't do noodles. I can't do ramen. I mean, at least not instant noodles. I can't do it anymore. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I can't do it anymore. Anyways, it was nice seeing you guys. Alright, night guys. Let me turn on the credits. Go turn on. Come on. I need to put on a shortcut button to turn this on properly. Faster. Alright, let's see how this looks.